It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? I Eklund Tina Stoker. Ooh, what's a wonderful day. Well, it is very bleak out. I've been waiting for the rain to fall, and the rain hasn't fallen as yet. I am waiting. I am waiting. Hi, Hannett. I am waiting for the rain to fall, and it hasn't. It's a bleak day in SkitLanta.
Oh,
It's a
hi. Oops.
bleaky day in
Okay.
SkitLanta. It's a...
Shall I?
I'm,
Good
I'm
evening,
trying. I'm
Sharon.
trying. I'm trying to shake, but I can't shake the shoulder them.
Okay. Oh gosh, my this is getting a little bit. Oh,
Hi, Hannett. Welcome. Hi,
hi.
guys.
How
How
are
are you
you?
guys doing?
Hi, chat. How are you all doing? Hope all is good. Hi, Tina. Good. I just. I can't see myself on the screen now. It's gone a little bit funny. Oh, jeez. I was trying not to let this happen to me today. Hi,
Mhm.
Tina. How are you all doing? I hope all is good. Yeah, I was really off yesterday. I felt really rough, and thankfully, I'm feeling a lot better. And yeah, I'm glad to be here. Hi, Marion. How are you all doing? So I just did this little quick thing. It's like, keep on running. You gotta keep on running, Delisha. Oh, Denise.
Keep on
Keep on
running,
running. Keep on running. You gotta
keep on
go because
running,
it's not your
Delisha.
show.
Keep
Yeah,
on
keep
running.
on running. Woo! Just a little bit of fun. I said just a little bit of fun
Let
anyway.
we
Yeah,
get
but
see if we have any base. Let's see if we have any base in here. Let's see if we have any
ace.
base to go with it. We have
Okay.
some drum.
Keep on running. Woo! Keep on running. Oh, you gotta keep on running. Woo! Yeah, someone had to keep on running. But
She
anyway,
has to keep on running.
yeah,
She put her
definitely.
sneakers on and just said, "Let me get
Yeah,
out of
she had to
Anthony,
go.
Mrs. Dalton up." But it looks like she's
Yeah.
gonna be back.
Yeah, I think maybe wouldn't be advisable. Okay, I'm gonna have to come off camera because this thing is not working properly. But I'm going to be. You'll hear me.
Yeah.
I need to sort out the settings on this.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, guys. So we have a very bleaky morning. I don't know if it was bleaky for you guys. Maybe it's sunny where you are at. But in SkitLanta, baby,
It
it
was
is.
hot. It was skitting today, wasn't
I
it?
know. Will Angelina strike again? Meaning, guys, will
Oh,
her plan work?
her plan ain't
Ooh.
gonna work. Nothing. I'm
Do you
sorry.
think this time her plan is gonna work? The
Nope.
reason why I'm asking you guys, you see, remember, Amber did not cheat on Anthony with Victor, or they are what the other one name, Victor, Calvin, or
Calvin.
Daylan. She didn't do nothing like that. She was squeaky clean, and they changed it for Dave, right? So
Yeah.
now, since they're trying to get rid of Denisha, will Angelina Eva twisted plan work again? But it never works. So
Now you're gonna poll that,
Scangelina,
Sharon.
Scangelina plan,
Mm-hmm.
I hope, will not work again, right?
It's not
Because
going
what
to.
is on the Dalton side? They are protected no matter what they're going through. God has a plan. And I know T Baby is coming for me and says, oh, anyway, it is what it is. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Remember
And I
here,
leave
chat.
it as that.
Sharon Sharon_Rico reviews. No bias. No biases on this channel. We just talk it, say a spade is a spade, and we actually say what is actually going on the skits. And
We pick up
everybody's
the
entitled.
nuggets.
Yeah, look at the nuggets. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I just feel that it's a really interesting time now. And I'm gonna say personally, I'm so glad that Denisha finally made common sense for herself and hit the road, Jack, because
Don't you
she
come
shouldn't have
back
been in the
no
house.
more, no more, no
No
more.
more, no more, hit the
Hit the
road,
road,
Jack.
Jack.
Don't you come
Hit the
back
road,
no
no
more.
more.
What you
Woo!
say? Hit the road,
Road,
Jack.
Jack.
Don't you
Don't
come
you
back
come back
no
no
more,
more.
no more, no more, no more. Hit the
Hit the
road,
road,
Jack.
Jack.
Hit the road. It's time for you to go. Yeah. Okay. But
Hit the
anyway,
road. Hit the
I,
road, Denisha.
yeah,
We
yeah.
do
I'm
not
glad.
want you in Amber's house.
You know what? I think also, I've said this before. For me, it was the fact that she brought her son in that mess. She brought her son. And remember, she knew that Anthony was going through his situation with the divorce. She knows that Anthony's got, a crazy baby mother. I will talk about the baby mother situation a bit later on. But at the end of the day, she knew, she made a choice to go into this, and she subjected her son to all of that negativity, which was not necessary. So I think she made the
Exactly.
wise decision. But whether will she come back? Will Anthony try and talk her around to come back? I don't know. But I think she needs to stay out of the married people them business. Really, just let them sort out whatever needs to be sorted out. And I'm always about team healing. Whatever Anthony and Amber decide to do, they need to be healed first, and then they can sort out their lives, whether they're with each other or they're with someone else. But right now, it's about team healing. I know there's gonna is lots and lots of karma is gonna hit, and Amber's getting karma as well. She's gonna get it with Dave. We all know, we know what Country Wayne's gonna do. But I'm so glad. For me, I was super happy when I heard that Denisha said, right, she's going. Yeah, and please stay away. If you want to have a little situationship with Anthony, let him visit you. You understand? But do not move back in that house, because that is not your place. What are you, a side chick? As for Shayla, Shayla is gonna
He's
do
a baby
Shayla.
mother.
She's a baby mother, but Shayla's, come on, chat. You know why Shayla's behaving like that. It's the room is not the reason. She just is upset that she's not in the Dalton estate, and she's not going to be Mrs. Dalton. And also with Angelina, go and sit down. This is just my opinion. Sharon might have a different view. Charmaine might have a different view. Angelina, go and sit down, because all your evil plans, they have not worked. And maybe the plan that you're trying to um get together, it may also benefit the Daltons. So I don't have no, I don't like evil. Really don't like evil people and those Jezebel spirits. So not for me. Just saying.
Excellent.
Just
So
saying.
I have this to say to T Baby.
Mhm.
God has a plan for the Daltons. Whether she gets her divorce or they eventually reconcile, it's not up
Mhm.
to me at the end of the day. It's up to the writers to decide where the story goes. I am not attacking you
Exactly.
for your opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own. I will say it again. The Dalton storyline is about that God has a plan and we must trust the
Mhm.
process. That's
That's
exactly
right.
what both Amber and Anthony says on their live. So stop coming
Yeah.
for me. Okay?
Oh,
And
who's
that is
coming for
for
you?
everybody. I am only reviewing a skit and everybody is entitled to their own opinion. You understand?
Exactly.
And that's
Yeah,
what
but
we do here. We call a spade a spade. So I
mm,
don't need nobody. When I give my opinion, don't come for me. Don't go on anybody else's channel and to go slander me when I don't do that to no one.
okay,
Uh,
well, Mary, thanks for that. I hope she's not. And Mary saying Denisha is gonna
that's
be
what she said.
pregnant. Well,
Commentator said some things to me. So I said, let me just address it. We're here to have fun, to be
yeah,
entertained, and we are going to have some fun bits because right
yeah,
now
it
it's a
is.
bleaky day
It's a
in
ble-
Skitland.
it's a bleaky
It's a
day.
bleaky
Well,
day.
okay. Well, all I'm saying, Eklund, thank you for that. Anthony did use Denisha. Yeah. Anyway, listen. If you've been watching the skits from day one, you know how Anthony rolls. Yeah, it's nothing new. And remember, all of this is to get a reaction from Amber. We all know that, isn't it? As I said, Shayla, again, I don't have time for her because, as I said, she's just so upset that Anthony chose a different woman from her, and she's using the baby as a weapon against the father. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
far we know that
unacceptable.
Anthony, and a lot of, and listen, ladies, baby mothers, wives, whatever, when you do that, when you decide to make a choice to stop the father from seeing the
Mm-hmm.
child that you, it's not good. Whether the father is good or bad, let the child make that decision as they grow up. Yeah. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
actually speaking really truthfully, because I've seen so many people who've said, right, I'm going to spite the father. And sometimes it's when the father's decided they're going to have a new relationship, and it has nothing to do with the child. So again, you see, Country Wayne is giving us entertainment, but he's also giving us lessons to learn from, right? And I
Exactly.
know it might be triggering, because again, I, for me, this is a personal note. The only reason why I would stop a father from seeing his children, unless he was abusive, physically abusive towards the mother or the children. Yeah. That's how I would say,
So,
right, we're going to have to get some mediation or something. That's my stance. But this is just my opinion. I'd love to hear what the chat would feel about it. Because sometimes we as women, we don't actually make the right choices when it comes to that, when relationships have broken down. But however, we can learn from it. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And Anthony
yeah,
needs to go to court now, get, get visitation, and go on, what is it,
put
child
himself on
support.
child support.
Yeah, and then he wouldn't even have to be paying all that money. He would be paying a lot less, and then he can start paying money towards it, because he's still paying for her keep. Come on now. And
Yeah,
again,
paying for
Anthony,
her car, paying for
yeah,
so many things. And if he had done
yeah,
what Amber said last year, remember when she took him back, left
yeah.
that door open, she said to him, says,
Mhm.
you when the baby starts smelling like gas, says, look here, you need to go on child support. Even down to Wayne tell him to do it.
Yeah,
Did he do it? No. He
yeah.
just does what
He
he
doesn't
wants to do
listen.
as usual. That's what the Dalton does
Yeah,
best. They do what
they
serves
do.
them best.
They don't
But
listen, honestly. Yeah, but carry on, Sharon.
yes, so thank you for that, Annette. So let's
It's
do the
okay.
roll call.
Mm,
Welcome in Eklund. Welcome in Tina S. Welcome in Margaret. How are you doing? Welcome in Diane. How are you today? Hi there, Marianne West. Tina Young. So we have both Tinas in the house today. That's wonderful, wonderful. So nice to see you, Tina S. I haven't seen you for a bit. Hi there, Belinda. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, chat family. Hi, Alani.
yeah.
Hi there. And let's see. Did we say Marianne was already? I can't even remember. Hi, Sharma.
Mm,
Welcome in. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Hi, Susan Paris. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see. Who else is there? Hi,
yeah.
Mary. Horny. How are you doing? Hi, Suzette Johnson. So we have two Suzette in the house. Welcome
Oh,
in.
wow. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Our
That's nice.
platform is growing. That's
It
awesome.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful chat family we have here.
Yeah, brilliant.
hmm
Yeah.
And we just kick it and we agree to disagree because no one have the
Exactly.
same opinion. Hi,
Exactly.
Tyree. Welcome in. Hi, there, Tracy.
Mm,
Okay, welcome in. So anybody else come on in, we will invite them in. So let's take some chat from
yep.
our audience, see what they're saying. Okay, so
Okay.
Evelyn Eklund says, Hurricane Angelina is here with category 5 wind and
Mm,
rain. Expect flooding and water and devastation. Well said. I couldn't have said it better myself,
mm,
Eklund. Oh my goodness, you hear what she said too? We
yeah.
couldn't have said it better. Hurricane 5.
Mm,
Category 5. That is Scangelina. We're not talking
yes.
about dogs.
Evelina.
Yeah,
Evelina.
remember she tell her daughter today says Amazon box outside of UPS waiting for anybody to pick up Anthony because she's gonna put Anthony in a Amazon box.
Who is she now? But who is she though? Really?
Oh,
Angelique, as I said, I'm
and
telling you,
she was
I
like,
don't like the character at all. And
I
I
know.
am not going to support none of her none of that nonsense that she's talking. What power has she got? She's a human being just like any. Anthony's going to get his karma, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but Angelina is also going to get her karma.
Mm-hmm.
Now her karma, I'm looking forward to that. And
Has two
obviously,
legs, them Brody's
yeah,
son. Two that she
okay,
have a
yeah,
stepson. She has a stepson.
okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And Shayla, she's getting her karma drip by drip. So I'm looking for, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so
Right, let me
guys,
think.
in what moment you think Shayla changed from yes, what moment, in what moment everything changes for Denisha and Shayla? Let's put it in the chat. Let's speak on it. All right.
Yeah, Eklund says, good afternoon, Sharon in chat. Tina Stokes says, hi, Sharon. Eklund in chat. Hi, Eklund. Tina Stokes says, Eklund, now that Delisha is left, the Dalton mansion, do you think Angelina will find a way to get Shayla in there? It seems as though so man has no intention of returning soon. Iman doesn't has no intention of returning soon. Well, I don't know if Anthony's gonna want Shayla there. And he's not shown. I mean, I know a lot of people in the chat, well, not necessarily the chat, but on like Facebook, they think that he may then go to
I
Shayla
know. See,
because of
welcome.
Kai.
You know, see.
I don't know about that. We'll just have to wait and see. Eklund says yes, she would, but she'll make him suffer first. Okay, so are you talking about Shayla? Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico reviews. Most definitely. Hi Tina. Good evening, Sharon and chat. Where are we now? Hi
Sharon,
Sharon.
this is my theory.
Okay. Carry on.
Anthony and Melissa is going to up top LOL to stick it to Dave and Amber.
Oh my gosh, who said that?
That's a
Eklund.
nice Miss Eklund. Eklund
Uh,
always comes with her
uh,
theory.
Eklund, that's so
I
funny.
like that theory, Eklund.
That's
Wonderful,
funny.
wonderful.
Hi Eklund. Yeah, that is funny.
And then let's see what
Okay.
Vivian says here. Amber and Anthony needs to talk about the divorce. Go on with their life. Okay.
Yeah, they do need to. They really do need to have a proper conversation. And maybe with all of this, the house is empty now. Maybe Amber and Anthony can have a proper talk conversation
Mm-hmm.
and speak. Because remember, a lot of things have not been aired out properly, and I'm
No,
looking forward to that. So yeah,
me too. I
like I
can't
said,
wait.
if they split, or I mean, we know they're separate. If they decide to go through the divorce, I'm fine with that. But I just want them
Me
to
too.
at least have that
The
conversation, not just
conversation.
one. Talk about exactly how they've been feeling, and talk
Mm-hmm.
about the people who've infiltrated their marriage, such as
Mm-hmm.
Snaky Shayla, Angelina, yeah, and
Denisha and
um
Dave and Wayne.
Wayne, talk about those people because they were the ones that were instrumental in the breakdown of the marriage. And because Anthony and Amber talk to the wrong people rather than talk to each other and seek guidance. But I'm really interested to see how this pans out. Okay, hi Dion, fellow Londoner. How are you? Hope all is good. Still enjoying the nice weather in London because I certainly am. So I hope you're good. Tina Young said, good evening, Marion. Marion says, hi, Annette. Hi, Tina
I need to
Stoker. Hi,
read this
Marion.
comment when you're finished.
Okay. Good evening. Tina said that. Okay. Over to you,
So
Sharon.
Marian says, did anyone realize that the same reason Denisha said she was leaving Amber told Anthony the same thing when she was leaving for NC, for North
What was
Carolina?
that then?
I think
What
Amber
was
said
that?
she needed to clear her head.
Oh, you mean when she went to, oh, no. Oh, yes, 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 yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
but,
Yes, Marian, we
okay, so the
remember.
clearing of head. Yeah, we do. The clearing of the head for Amber, we know where that led to. But what I'm trying to say, even if Denisha decides now, after I
Hi,
don't know a
Sharon.
few days or a few weeks, going to come
Mm-hmm.
back with Anthony, that still doesn't make any sense because the divorce won't be sorted out in a couple of weeks. So he's got to sort out what's going on in his head, what's going on with Shayla. Sort that out. Probably going to be in court quite a bit. He needs to sort out the visiting rights with Shayla, because even if he goes back to Amber or he finds another woman, Shayla's still going to behave like this. Shayla has not changed. That's just
He
my
gives
opinion.
Shayla too much
To,
ammunition. He needs to cut this
exactly.
the what is it, the
Cut the
purse string?
navel string. Yeah,
Or
the neck.
yes, he needs to get rid of that ASAP.
Yeah,
He
he's
needs
got
to
to
grow
stop
two
that.
balls.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
don't.
so
But who's going to teach him though?
oh,
That's
he
a
will
good
learn. No
question.
worry, he will learn. When him hit him head really hard. Okay, so Tina S says it doesn't appear Denisha is running, which is hard to believe. The way she has been holding her on, it is possible she left to keep from facing him because of her fear of him begging
Her to
her to
stay.
stay. I
Mm.
think she left, you see, Tina, because she doesn't want her past to come out.
Yeah,
And the little boy, this morning when I see the little piece that I looked at when we reviewed that skit this morning, the fact that the little one didn't seem strange to him, his mom leaving, and I went back before I came on here to take a look at it again, and I saw that he hugged his mom and says, "What is it?" Because she's looking for one pair of socks. Like she couldn't leave the one pair. She
mm,
just said, take everything and leave everything else. You know what I mean? And he hugged her and said, Mom, I'm here for you. That was so nice. You know,
yeah,
a 13-year-old see the distress in his mom.
yeah. But
So that means he
again,
has seen that before. That's
I,
what I am gathering from that little piece that I got. I
yeah,
says that was a nugget for sure.
yeah.
Little big Kai.
Big Kai.
It's not strange to him to see her like
No,
that,
it
but
isn't.
she's the one that keep on. A lot of mothers I notice, and you're
Mm-hmm.
showing us that when you're out there in the world and you have a breakup or you're getting involved or you have children with somebody else, get to know
Mm,
the person first before you introduce
exactly.
them to your children. And
Yeah,
we're not a
definitely.
professional, but we are mothers first,
Mm,
and we have seen many things and we have heard many things. So nowadays we have to be extra vigilant to
yeah,
our children and ourselves. Be
most
careful who we
definitely.
bring home. Don't introduce the children them too fast into a situationship when they don't belong
Yeah.
there.
And I think that's where she got a lot of stick on, on the internet, because she just didn't think, okay, I'm saying if she wants to have that situationship with Anthony, by all means, but don't
Mhm.
bring your son in this. Come on now. And Eklund is saying, Sharon, have all of Skitland's been saying spade is a spade. Oh yeah, they listen to the shows, because I even the
Yeah.
Jezebel spirit, I mentioned that, and I heard, yeah,
We
Anthony talked
have
about,
which day are we going to sit down and discuss how we're gonna present it to the audience?
yeah, we're
Because
gonna
I
have,
really want to do this
yeah,
the
me too.
Jezebel spirit thing, but you know what? We're gonna pray on it and let God
Mm,
lead us in it
yeah,
because it is really gonna be a tough one to untackle. Because if we
yeah,
can just simply speak on God as a plan for the Dalton and
yeah,
some of the comment our chat family gets so angry at me because I'm going off of the storyline on Amber's life. She says, trust the process, pick up the
yeah.
pieces because God is still popping. And if I repeat what she said, they're not attacking the real person, but they're attacking me because I'm repeating what she
Yeah,
said
but
in real life and what she said on the show. Because in the skit,
okay,
she said it too, said, God has a plan for my life. Anthony said it on the show too. God has
and
a
he
plan. And he's
and he's
been
wearing,
wearing the t-shirt. So I may not understand why people is
mm,
against us saying what we're seeing. And if
what
I
we're
and them
true.
a behave like say we're not saying what we're not seeing. We are all watching the same skit. We are
Yeah,
all reviewing the same skit because at the end of the day, we're reviewing it one way or the other because I'm reading their comment and I let
mm,
them come up and they express how they're feeling. Some of them
mm,
who is brave enough to come up, you know what I mean? So we
yeah,
just have to call a spade. And thank you, Eklund. Yes, we noticed that everybody is talking about it.
yeah. But
But
even
God has
some
a plan.
even some of Charmaine's suggestions, we see it's being
Yes,
unfolded.
it's there
So
also.
they need to, send a little check. You know what I mean? Okay, hi, Lydia. Good evening. And Marion says Victor really was out for himself to secure the green card. Oh yeah, Victor,
Mhm.
we remember him. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that
we
was true.
remember.
Yeah.
But I did
So,
like him until they change his character. They
but,
always change them. No,
but
look at Brittany. Brittany came
Yeah,
into the skit, and Brittany
yeah,
was so wonderful, and they changed her in the end. So
yeah,
it
yeah,
is what
yeah,
it is, you know. They'll come. Look at
yeah,
Iman. Iman come in, powerful, and then next thing he become a little cheater.
yeah. Well, Iman is something else. This Marion says met both um Denisha met both Amber, Indy, and Shayla at Wayne's party, so she knew both of them beforehand. Yeah, she did.
Mhm.
Like I said, if you know, like, say for example, you go out with a man and you didn't know that he was attached, whether girlfriend or is married, that's completely different. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then the relationship develops, and then later on down the line you find out. But if you don't know, then that's
I
different.
rebuke
But
that
if
in
you know,
Jesus' name.
yeah, definitely. No, 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 we're not having any more pregnancy
We
around here.
rebuke.
No,
I'm
we,
not even gonna say it out loud. It's on the screen.
no, no. Yeah, I see. Denisha's gonna be pregnant. No, well, no, we really don't want that. That's another messy. Then that's another messy, isn't it? We don't
Mhm.
need that. Yeah, Marion says Wayne already told Anthony it's cheaper to
The
cheat.
keeper.
To keep. Yeah. Oh God,
Mhm.
even that one. Denisha did the right thing. Take your baby home. Good job. But let's
Lydia
see what
Austin.
she does now, because the
Mhm.
ball's going to be in her court. Because you know, Anthony, he's very persistent. He probably is going to phone her. He might go and see her, and then he might say, "Well, you know what? Things are settled down a bit. You can come back to the house." You know what I mean? So we're just going to
Mhm.
have to see. I hope she doesn't, because I don't like the situation regarding her son.
Yeah, me
Hopefully,
too.
I hope that her child's father may come on in the skits. That would be interesting.
If
That would be really
darling, you know how Angelina is, she's gonna bring that daddy to right at
well,
Anthony doorstep.
as I said, okay, with like I said, maybe chat, you all might not like what I'm gonna say. That character, no, not that's not a good character for me. I love the actress; she's absolutely brilliant.
She's
But
doing a
the
phenomenal job.
she's absolutely amazing, and also Shayla,
They
the
all
actual
are.
actress.
They all are.
But the characters, ooh, the characters,
They're
and
doing a
because
great job for you to don't like them.
yeah, and because even that, I know of people that behave like that. You know what I mean? And I think we
Mhm.
all know Angelina or Shayla. I'm sure we do. Okay, Lydia says, I know Eklund, especially Big Kai, exposed to this. Yeah, exactly, Lydia. She didn't think. Where is your moral compass, Denisha? You did not think. You're not a single woman. You are a single mother. So you always have to think about the child, whether the child is 1, 10, 15, whatever. Once a child is under the age of 18 in the UK, I think it's the same in the US or Canada, or under the age of 21, you're still responsible. And again, with all what's going on, okay, Anthony is a cool guy generally, yeah, and we know he doesn't
Mhm.
make the best choices. But suppose
Mhm.
Anthony wasn't a good guy and you exposed your son to him so quickly. That's
Mhm.
why I say you can date people, but keep your children separate
Out
until
of
you're
it.
sure. And even when you're sure, you still have to be mindful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Marion said,
so
Amber and Anthony
let me
need to.
ask them a question here. Hold on, one that thought.
Okay. Do you want
Um,
me to read it or wait till you
hold
write it?
on. Did
Okay.
Shayla go too far with Anthony? I'm gonna poll it, okay,
Okay.
guys?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna poll it now.
Yeah, that's a good one. Marion says Amber and Anthony need to go their separate ways to see what's out there so they can be happy with themselves. Oh yeah, that's what I'm. Well, they are actually going their separate ways. They're in their separate ways viewed now. So yeah, so we'll just see if if they're meant to come back, they will. If they're not, then so be it. But I would like, hopefully they can, regardless, be cordial. Not all this bitterness. Eklund says
Mhm.
yes, Lydia, and Mary says Tina. Shayla was mad because Anthony moved Denisha in the mansion, not her. That's it. Because you remember that video has been going around. Remember when Shayla had that dream that she kicked out Amber?
Mhm.
Remember? We all remember
Mhm.
that. And I think I've seen it recently again. So this was her plan. And she thought by, kicking off regarding Denisha,
She
that
wants to be
Anthony would
in
do. But
Denisha
Anthony says,
show.
he doesn't want her. He said he didn't he say he will never marry her. And when men say certain things, they mean it, you know. Okay, Tina says, correct, Tina. I'm wondering if Angelina finds a way to get Shayla in there along with Kai in his room. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll have to see. Dion says, Denisha, thank God for Anthony last week, and today she's running. It seems that she forgot that God doesn't bless no mess. Exactly, Dion.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. No
Mm.
mess. Okay, let's see how they voted for that. Let me
Oh,
see. Hold on, let
have
me
you
go
put
there.
the have you put it up already? Oh,
Yeah.
here it is. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
93% says yes.
Okay.
Well, let me
Okay.
see how many people voted, or maybe only 15 people voted. All right, let leave it up a little bit longer to see
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
any more people will vote. Okay, we have
And
59 watching. Please hit the like button, everyone. It is
yeah,
solely appreciated. Charmaine will be
yeah.
in
Tina
a
Young.
happy.
Oh, great. Tina Young says Shayla and Angelina are evil snakes. Yes, Tina, I agree with you 100%. Obviously, the characters, they are evil. And that's why I know whatever plan they are going to try to get on to Anthony, and in the end, because I mean, they literally destroyed Amber as well. It is
Mm-hmm.
going to work. It's going to backfire. Whatever plan they have, it is not going to work. This is just Annette saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'm going to be
Mm-hmm.
hopeful. And Mary says it's all about Shayla, not about the baby. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
she uses baby Kai as a weapon against Anthony. And come on, let's be real now. Yes, the room was an issue to a point, but she called Anthony what? Deadbeat dad. Come on. This is what I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
say. Some baby mothers are just off the chain. Why would you call him a deadbeat mother? Deadbeat father. He's been paying for you still. You get your monthly allowance all the time. Okay, might not be around Kai 24/7. I think he did drop the ball when it came to Big Kai, and we can acknowledge that. But the mere fact, and she knows why by saying that, she knows that's going to have an impact on him because of his experience with his father. So that's why I said Angelina and Shayla, they are not good. No, no, those characters are off. They're off. Okay, Anthony may just tell Shayla to come move in so she can care for Kai.
No,
Ah, I don't know.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think he wants. I don't think he wants her in his house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Suzette.
Let's
Anthony
deviate
says,
for a bit from the Daltons and Shayla and Denisha. Anybody have seen the skit with Mike and Lisa?
"Oh yeah, that. Oh my
All
gosh,
right,
now that's
guys. So
another
let's
one.
speak on it.
Ooh,
Let's speak on it, everybody. So, you know,
oh my.
Lisa find out that her best friend Danielle told her husband about it,
Mm,
and her husband told Lisa husband, and then Lisa husband kick her out of the house. So she run to Mike to come. Think Mike was gonna move her into his home. I think that is why she did what she did, right? And
yeah,
she
but
Mike doesn't know that Damini and her crazy mama is on the way back. But
oh
Lisa
yeah, that's
came
gonna be
to
interesting.
think that Mike was going to put her up, guys. And baby, guess what happened? Guess what Mike says,
Yeah,
guys? Put it in the chat.
yeah.
I want to hear what Mike says.
I know what Mike said, but I'll let the chat respond.
Yes, I want to hear.
What chat? What do you think Mike said to Lisa? You see, this is what maybe I'm just a cynic because I'm just thinking
Do you think I should
again.
get them, put the link in the chat for them so they can watch it and we speak on it?
Are you okay doing that?
Yes, I can do that. I can get the link and
Okay.
I
Well, yeah,
can put it in the chat for them and let my
yeah.
lovelies look at it. Let me see. Where is it? Hold on.
Okay. Lydia's saying, "Wow, lots of family members are watching and are not hitting the like button. Please hit the like button, chat family. Yes, please, because it helps Sharon. You know, just takes as soon as you come in, just hit the like button. And if when you're finished, you can also, if you haven't hit it. And then if you want to watch it again, because I must admit, as you all know, I'm not always on the platform, and sometimes I'll just watch it and make a comment myself, if I'm really, really busy. So, okay, so Aussie, afternoon, Tina, Chance, Sujet, and all. Hello. See?
So the link is in the chat about Mike and Lisa. So anybody haven't seen it, you guys can look at it. If you have a different device, it's on YouTube, and the link is there in the comment there, and you guys can take a look at that. Hi, Hera, welcome in.
Hi,
So,
Errol.
how did you guys feel about Mike turning Lisa down? And she
Do you want
says, "Look
me to
like
answer? You want me to say
yes,
anything?
yes." You
Okay.
answer it because the chat doesn't look like they like that storyline. It looks
Well,
like
I saw Michael said Darren told Dominique, Michael and Lisa been hooking up. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, I don't know what Lisa was
Eileen.
expecting.
Hi, Stephanie.
I I don't know what Lisa was. Does she think that Mike's gonna give up his home for her? No, because Mike told her to sort out your marriage. Because
Mm-hmm.
Mike is another player. These men, they just play with the women. That's why I
She
said
give it to
women.
him freely, so what she expect?
I know,
Do
and
you expect any better from Mike? Come on now.
no, but whatever. I'll tell you something. That snake walk has got the women going crazy. They keep coming back.
Do you think Dominique's gonna leave him because I want Dominique's secret to come out too? This your
Oh
Mike's secret come
yeah,
out? Okay,
yeah,
so
it
I
has
can't
come out.
wait for Dominique's secret to comes out also. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Let's see if
yeah.
Lisa going to tell Mike about Dominique's secret when Dominique come at her hard because you know what I mean. It is what it
Mhm,
is. Okay, I dear Lily says Mike is trying to save himself and his relationship. But
mhm.
that relationship may be going to. Do you think Dominic would double cross their own mother for Mr. Mitchell?
She's again. Okay, Dominique, her character is a bit crazy as well, but I don't know. For me, I can tolerate her crazy rather, and I know she's quite evil as well. It's
Eileen,
sorry, I've gone back to Angelina and Shayla. I can't
that's
cope with.
okay. That's
I can't
okay. The
like. I can't.
storyline, it's all commingled with everybody.
Yeah,
You
I
know me.
can't cope with that kind of evil. If you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because it's so unnecessary. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Dominique may tell on Greg to
Mm-hmm.
her mom because again, I think there's a bit of jealousy as
No, she
well.
already tell her mom.
Oh, she told her mom. Okay.
Yeah, so what she told Lisa also, so Lisa can now tell Mike. So
Oh,
let's see. And I
Lisa.
think,
I think
okay, you
Lisa's
know
gonna
what?
tell him. She's gonna
I
tell him.
think this is my opinion. I think Lisa is gonna out Dominic to Mike because Mike thinks that Dominic is all that, right? And since
Yeah.
nobody is helping her, Lisa, maybe Lisa will tell Mike. So let's see how Mike angle
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
That would be
maybe
really
guys, Mike
interesting.
and Lisa gonna eventually end up together. That's my prediction. Let's see if it comes true. Hi
Okay.
there, Charmaine. How are you?
I'm
Hi,
fine, thank
Charmaine.
you, sweetie. Hi,
Hi,
Annette.
Charmaine.
Hi,
How are you?
Annette. How are you? I am
I'm
fine,
good.
thank you. This happy
She's looking forward
Wednesday.
to tonight.
I am fine, thank you.
Yeah,
This
tonight's
happy
gonna be
Wednesday.
lively.
Trust
Yeah.
me, you would not even start to imagine about
I
tonight.
know. I am looking
Tonight's gonna
forward
be.
to it, and I'm not saying a word what
Even
Charmaine is telling me.
everybody in the chat, and I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you guys, if you
Yeah.
miss on your live tonight,
Yeah.
you are
I'm
going
gonna
to
be on.
miss something because I have a
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
challenge. I have a
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got
challenge
a
for
challenge for him.
O'Neill and
And
the
I know
chat.
Oh
what it
God.
is on my
I have
lips
a
is what?
challenge for O'Neill and the
Okay.
chat, and it's going to be fun, fun,
But
fun.
okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna try and get on once he sends me the email or someone send me the email.
It's
I
going
want
to
to
be
be on.
fun, fun, fun. Sharon
Okay.
can't wait. I share it with Sharon and I
Oh,
share it
did
with
you?
Miriam.
Okay, nice
They
one.
cannot
Remember like
wait
this.
for it to
I
come.
dip
To
my
come.
mouth and throw the key.
It's going to trust me. It's going to be real fun. It's going to just be
Yeah.
fun.
Okay,
Fun.
that's
So
fine.
just
I mean,
join
I love
Anil
that.
later. Who is able to join Anil live later for
Yeah.
moderator night?
Oh, Leah
Yeah.
says something to make me what Lee is saying.
It will be fun.
It
Okay.
is gonna be fun. You know, O'Neill always bring the fire. He
Yeah. I
come for us
know.
moderator on Wednesday night time, but tonight I think
Uh,
he's gunning for us tonight for real. Okay,
Okay.
so Lee
I'm
says,
looking.
remember me, Sharon. I said to you, there's a spiritual battle, and we don't even know what side is coming from. That's
It,
what the spirit
Yeah.
talking about.
Lee, I agree with you, but that is in
Mm,
Anthony's and Amber's
Uh,
house.
mm,
That
exactly.
spiritual battle, it started,
mm.
trust me, it started in the Dalton
In the house.
mansion, because that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
what, when Mama Brenda was saying, "Do not let the devil in," and Amber
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
thought it was going to be Wayne,
Shayla.
and then we were saying it's Shayla, and then somebody else
Mm-hmm.
we were all speculating Wayne, Shayla, and
Mm,
Anthony. And you remember
Yes,
what,
that.
when she said Wayne, Mama Brenda said, "I'm not putting a name on it.
I
I
know
am
mm,
she.
not putting a name on it because it is not in a human form. It's in a
mm.
spiritual
No.
Yeah,
form.
I believe that.
It's
I
in a
really do.
spiritual form. And trust me,
Yeah.
baby. We're talking
Yeah.
like Terry and says, baby.
Very.
They need to
Baby.
get Amber
Oh,
and
baby.
Anthony.
I
They
think they
need
need
to
to
get
leave that
rid of
house.
that spirit,
I think they need to
Mm-hmm.
because
leave
it's
that
going to
Them
get,
house.
have to go
because the
pray it
people,
out,
you
man.
see,
They have to
you
go
remember
pray.
Lisa went to that house,
Wash
guys.
it and let it
Lisa
go.
Mm-hmm.
was at you remember Lisa was at that house with
Yeah.
Amber
Yeah.
when she told Amber that she liked Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Amber
I
said
remember.
Mike don't like white people, or white Mike will
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
never be with
mm.
a white woman. And what did Lisa do?
Yeah,
That
she
devil
challenged.
spirit get into Lisa,
Yeah,
and
he
now
said.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa is getting a divorce.
Yeah.
You
Well,
remember
yeah.
that?
I
Darren
remember.
and all of them went
Yeah.
Because
to
she
Amber
thinks the
house
grass
to
was
eat
green on the other
that
side.
salty salmon, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody is now
Mm.
in turmoil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Ernestine keep going there. What is happening to
Yeah,
Ernestine and Trey?
Ernestine. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
What is
Ernestine needs
happening
a
to
friend, so.
Ernestine and Trey? What is
Mm-hmm.
happening to, you see, Candice and what's his name,
And
Chase went
Chase.
Yes.
there,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're playing tug of war. They're playing tug
Mm-hmm.
of war.
Yeah.
That spirit
I
that is in that house is a demon
Yes.
spirit.
Demon
And
Spirit. Oh yeah, definitely.
everybody who goes to deal with the Dalton,
They
nah,
catch
they have to
spirit
get
that
rid of
spirit.
that spirit or get rid of
Yeah.
that house. But
I
I'm
think get
telling
rid of
you,
the house. Yeah.
yeah,
Lydia
yeah,
says Darren is going to take Mike's money and ruin his little reputation. Yeah, he is going to, because
yeah.
Darren
But
That
he
is
is
told
if
Mike
Darren
already. He told Mike
alive.
that he'll never make money again
That is
in
if Darren end
Atlanta.
up alive. Everything
yeah,
goes
because
to Lisa.
yeah, but he was drinking and he had the bottle
Mm-hmm.
in his hand and is
And the bottle
driving.
between
Yeah,
his
that's
legs.
No,
yeah, he's
Steffi Mack, if you go back and watch that skit, she was in Amber's house. It was
Mm-hmm.
not at the
Oh yeah,
restaurant.
she was.
It was at the
Yeah,
She
yeah,
house
was
she
when
in
they
was
were
in.
Amber's
speaking about
house
Mike.
when she was
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
talking
no, no,
about
wait.
Mike.
I
And
no, what Steffi Mack is saying.
Amber
Charmaine.
told her, I don't even think Lisa ever met Amber at the restaurant.
Yes, she did at the grand
At
opening.
the grand
Yes, at the
opening,
grand
yes.
Yes,
opening.
and they
I'm
were
not talking
singing.
after that.
Mm,
I'm talking
And she
after
was
that.
busting after Mike that night.
Yes,
mm,
and
And
she
she
mm.
was
met
singing.
Amber at her
Forget?
house one day.
Yeah, she
She
was
was
Yeah.
at
at
the house.
Amber's house when she told Amber that she liked Mike. And Amber told her that
Mm-hmm.
Mike don't like not going to be with a white woman. And everybody was saying Amber should not have said that. It was not the restaurant.
Can
She met Daniel at the
yeah,
restaurant several
Yeah, I
times,
forgot she met
but she
him.
yeah.
met
Can I say
Lisa at her
something?
house.
Charmaine, can I say something?
Yes,
Okay,
sure.
so when and Sharon, so Lisa met Mike at the grand opening, and from the moment she saw Mike, she was all over him. She had that destiny. She says, "I gotta get him." So it's very similar when Amber met Dave for the first time. She was all over him. So I just it just came into my mind. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, Amber literally was saying to Lisa that Mike wouldn't be interested in you because you're a white lady. But that kind of triggered, I think, Lisa to say, well, let me try and go for him. But she liked him from the day she saw Mike. She was so besotted with him. And what's okay, Dot says, yes, Lisa will tell Mike to benefit her, will tell on Mike to benefit herself. Yes, she will do that. Most definitely she'll do that. Okay. And then Marion says, Lisa will tell Mike with the hopes of Dominique and Mike breaking up, and it will be hope for her and Mike. Mike ain't gonna be staying with Lisa. I'm telling you, it was a hit it and quit it for Mike. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Lee, we read your comment, and you're so right about that spiritual battle. But Charmaine, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go into the spiritual battle a bit. I wonder how that spiritual battle got into the Dalton house. Is it
Okay, so it doesn't take anything for if you're not walking with God, and I'm telling you
mm,
this, if you're not walking with God, you are
mm,
allowing all sort of stuff to get into your life.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right, yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's people who are struggling already.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Mm,
remember the whole thing with the Shayla thing and Anthony, I don't think Anthony was really that person because he was relying on Amber, remember? And I'm talking about the skits guy.
mm,
I'm not talking about real things.
yeah,
So this is my
that's the
opinion, but I'm
skit.
talking about what we see in the skits. Anthony was
Mm,
always
Hi, Sharon.
relying on Amber for Amber to cover him under her
yes, yeah, he'd
prayers
always
and
pray
her
for
grace
her.
and everything.
Mhm,
And
mhm,
and then that was always Anthony. He was never the one that would actually want to go and get God for himself, to
Mm-hmm.
experience
mm,
God for himself. And you remember with
mm,
him and Pastor Chris, it was the same place
mhm,
at his house when he told Pastor Chris, and Pastor Chris tell him that whatever God is going to do, God is going to do it. And if
yeah,
he said the baby,
Thank
he
you,
said
Tina.
that God told him that Shayla Kai was not his. And for whatever
okay.
reason, when the DNA came out, he was upset. He
Mm-hmm.
almost got to put his hands on, well, he put
Yeah,
his hands on Pastor
I
Chris.
remember, and Pastor
So,
Chris dealt with it.
I'm telling you that there's an opening, and if when you watch some movie, you can always see that when there's an opening in your house for the spirit to walk in,
Mhm.
it
Yep.
will walk in because Amber
Yeah.
started praying. Remember, Amber used to pray. Amber
Mm,
used to be in her word, and then all of a sudden, when Anthony come back and when she got the restaurant and everything, it was I think it was too overwhelming for her. Although she was saying she
mm,
will go to God, and I remember she was
mm,
Because
saying
of Ernestine, she not go
exactly,
to
and
God.
she's saying she was going to God because of this, and she was going to let God lead her about the restaurant. And I remember one time Anthony told her that she used to pray about the restaurant because she is
okay.
on first name basis with God. When she
Yeah,
was overwhelmed that the restaurant was not working out and she was going
yeah.
to close it, and Anthony said that you need to pray about it. But I
Mm,
think Amber was complacent after a while. She
yes,
was not in her
yes.
words anymore. And once you stop doing that, it will
Mm,
allow uh, the spirit that is evil spirit to come into your life and control you. And I think that's what they did. They
mm,
dropped the ball on that one.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
And that
Okay.
evil spirit, that's what led Amber to go be with Dave. That's
Yeah,
what
Yeah.
led
yeah. Oh
Anthony to
gosh.
go bring Denisha in his house and all that. Because
Saint,
yes.
yeah, Saint Michael said it's known as the Dalton curse.
Oh yes, it
Yes.
is. That's a Dalton curse. And
Curse.
I think they can really, if they decide to really open up and go back to the way they were supposed to, let
Okay.
God in, let the light shine in, they might be able to get rid of that curse.
Sorry, Tina's just said can't hear the panel. You can't hear us. Is anyone having difficulty hearing us? Because
Anybody else
Tina,
not hearing us? Because
let let us know.
put your phone,
Hold on.
maybe you need to turn your phone all the way up. Well,
Yeah.
Amber is no longer in the house. Denisha is no longer in the house.
I'm
And
gonna listen. Hold
yes,
on.
Sh-
So, mm,
Shayla,
I
I
can
don't
hear the
know.
panel.
Hmm?
I can hear the panel.
I
That person need to exit
I
and
can
come
hear
back in.
everybody.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Exit and
So
come back
and
in, please.
hello, Arrow. How are you today, Arrow?
Hi, Errol.
And
Hi,
you're
hello.
and every time this thing keep going back to every time this thing keep repeating in my head. When Dave mom said to Amber, I
Mm,
love my son, but it's not
mm,
about him, it's about the covenant you have with God
Mm-hmm.
and your
yeah.
husband, and I do not want the negative energy or
Mm,
the evil
mm,
energy, whatever she had said, to
yeah.
from your husband to be on
Mm-hmm.
my son. So
Mm,
she is a pastor, and she's
mm-hmm.
identifying that Amber
Yeah.
husband, there's a negative energy or a evil energy
On
on
Anthony
Amber's
then.
husband, and she does
Yeah.
not want that to be on her son.
So I
So
wonder
what is
where
that
that
telling
came.
you? What is if somebody can identify without even coming into contact with Amber's son? Maybe that's
Amber's.
something she see around Amber, that there is an evil or a negative energy that she
Wow.
did
That.
not want to go on her son. And Amber is still not leaving Dave alone. So it
Mm,
might goes to show that one of these days things might start happening. I mean, Melissa is gone, who was there with for 10 years. And because of
mm.
Amber, what did Dave do? Get rid of Melissa. I know Melissa is going to come back
Oh yeah,
because
she's
they're
gonna
still
come
talking
back.
about her. And when she come back, I think she's
Mm,
going to come back with Amber's full dose of whatever
yeah.
she's coming back with.
Yeah. EP93. Darren and Greg will partner together to stop Mike from getting again, and they're gonna also blackmail Jacoby too. Okay. Yeah,
All
this is
right,
not
let
gonna
me
be
just get
pretty.
the link here.
It's not gonna be pretty. Looking
Yeah, but
forward
the
to.
thing is, I don't think Darren
Okay,
is in
hold on,
that frame of
Charmaine.
mind to do
Hold
anything
on,
right
Charmaine.
now.
Review this skit here. We're reviewing this skit. All right. All right
Hmm.
belongs to the content creator.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go.
They are staying together. God is not pleased. And I don't want none of that energy of your husband to fall on Dave because you do reap what you sow. You are still
Okay.
married. And you
That's where
don't, do
she
Mm,
you?
said it.
energy.
She said
That's
none of
it.
So
that
yeah,
She
energy
said it
energy.
to
from your
Yeah.
fall
husband
and
to fall on Dave because you reap what
mhm,
you sow.
Mm-hmm.
and her word shall come to pass. Her
Yeah.
word
Yeah.
is not our word. That is Dave mother
She
word.
said she doesn't
Yeah.
want any of that energy
Energy.
from her husband to fall on Dave. So it
Yeah,
can't be good energy.
yeah.
No.
So Tina
Because if
says
it
she'll
was
be
good
right back.
energy,
So
she
I
would
guess Tina
welcome it
gonna
to
go
fall
watch
on
it.
Dave.
Yes,
But it's interesting. Amber has not even take a bit of notice what the mom said.
She
exactly. She's
did,
still busy feeding her
but
flesh.
she's not, yeah, she's not listening. She did, but she's
Yeah.
not listening.
Yeah.
Mm,
She is not listening. And you know, the crow. Every
yeah. And
speak the mother
every
speak,
time
the
speak, the
crow
crow
is
was.
in the background. The very first
Yeah.
time it happened, I heard
Yeah.
the crow. And they keep on having the crow. That has to have some significance. So I think the crow has the meaning, guys. All
Yeah. Oh
right.
yeah. Okay.
And Amber did not take that lesson from the mom. What did she do?
She
Amber
just.
tell Dave, let's go. We are leaving. I find a flight to leave. And they follow her. He's supposed to be out there for business and he dropped his
Mm,
business. Remember, Shay said to him, said, was it Shay's her name? Shay said,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
changing. And he said, no, I'm all about it. She said, no, you're changing. What did Melissa say? Melissa says, yes, you are changing ever since you met Amber. So that good energy that used to flow for, remember him have it up? Good energy,
Hmm. Yeah. Good energy. Yeah. I
not
remember
good
that.
energy anymore. So
Yeah.
everything the Dalton, every people, anyone the Dalton them touches is cursed because
I
of what? Why?
thought.
And Charmaine asked a significant thing.
Yeah.
When did this spirit come into the house?
Yeah.
When
I was.
Amber cheated with Wayne and she married Wayne and did not give Anthony an option to leave her, to make his own decision if he still wants to marry her. And then the other one was when Shayla went in and
Mm,
did what she did. And then Anthony continued. In that entire time of the marriage, he was doing what he was
hmm.
doing with Shayla.
I,
So
I
remember what
wasn't.
Dave says. Dave says,
Mm,
you and Anthony drop the ball and let the enemy in.
yes, he did
Remember
say
that.
that. Yeah. Yeah. I do
Okay.
remember he saying that. And he said the grass is not greener on this side.
Exactly.
So he's actually saying that. I mean, there's still a lot for we got to find out about Dave, and I think that's going to be like the next big storyline after this,
I'm
after
not hating
Anthony.
on Dave.
I need to ask the
Mm-hmm.
chat a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Why do you think Denisha left the house? Do you think it is because she needs a mental break,
Well, that's what she
or
said.
is she afraid that something in her past is going to come to the forefront if this get really messy, that she's thinking, and that's what she needs to protect her son? So that's why she leave, because something is in the back of my mind saying, and I'm going to say no. I might talk about it
Mm.
later on on Neil. But
Mhm.
remember when Honeypot said to Denisha that day, when after she kissed Anthony in the parking lot,
Mhm.
Honeypot said to Denisha, "You don't want to get involved with Anthony because he's toxic. He's
Mm-hmm.
going through a messy divorce and he has a baby. Shayla is his baby mother." Denisha said to
Mhm.
Honeypot, "That has nothing. That situation has nothing to do with
Nothing.
me.
Mhm.
That situation has nothing to do with
Mental.
me." So she
Mhm.
has made up her
Mental.
mind from then that she was going to go after Anthony, because she said Shayla, the baby mama, has nothing to do with
Mm.
her or the
Mm-hmm.
wife, Amber. Fast forward to the night after Amber caught her in bed. When she was in that red negligee sitting on the bed, and
Okay, yeah.
Anthony turned and said to her, "What is it? What is it about you that you were so calm through all of this today?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said to Anthony, remember, she said to Anthony, "People look at me and think I am young.
Mm-hmm.
When people look at me, they think I'm young, but
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I do not let things get to me. I have
Mm-hmm.
been through a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
I learned to not let things get to me. So, all of that was, like she was saying, all of that was just noise. It didn't bother me one bit. I
Mhm.
am built for this." Fast
Mm-hmm.
forward to the day when she and Piari get into it. She said to Anthony, "This is starting to stress me out. Where is that Denisha that did not let anything get to her?"
Mhm.
When she and Piari,
Yeah.
it was just she and Piari, and that was starting to stress her out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yesterday, when
Mm.
everything came down, and Anthony was talking to her, when Anthony went into the room, and based on what she was saying, I can't remember the exact thing she was saying, but it was, she was saying, "This is a lot.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot." Where is that same Denisha that was telling
Mhm.
Anthony that she's not letting anything get to her? This
Something got to her.
morning, after the whole Shayla debacle, she ran. Where is
Mhm.
that Denisha that grew up in the street? Where is that
Okay.
Denisha that has gone through all sort of stuff? Why is it now getting to her? That
Yeah.
is not the Denisha that we were thinking about, because we are saying, "Oh, Denisha is tough. Denisha grew up in the street. Denisha work in a night. Denisha work in a club. She was a
Mm.
bartender. She was a dancer. She was a scammer. She was in the street. She was selling drugs. She was
Mm.
selling weed for her brother.
My brother.
She
Yep.
was dumping people. Where is that Denisha gone?
Mm.
I
She
need
was
to
a
know,
hustler.
Something's
where is
turned.
that tough Denisha gone? She was going to be the one to straighten out Anthony. She was going to be the one to let Anthony set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was saying that. Where
Yep.
is that
Mm.
Denisha gone?
Denisha.
Till now, she need a
That's what I'd
mental
like to
break.
know.
She reached to a point now
Yeah.
where she is breaking, that she need a mental break. She needs space. Where is that
Mm-hmm.
tough Denisha that everybody was hailing as Anthony's savior? As the
Mhm. I
Mm-hmm.
person
wasn't.
who's going to put
I wasn't.
boundaries.
I certainly weren't doing
Where
that.
is that Denisha? Where is that
Denise.
Denisha?
y-
Because that Denisha is still there. This
A
Denisha is
representative.
this
And it was
Denisha,
not sustainable.
exactly. This that because that was her
Mm.
representative. This Denisha, although she might need a mental break, but she realized that what is to come, it's going to put
Mhm.
her in
Is a
a
lot.
whole different light. It's going to
Mhm.
cause
Mm-hmm.
people to be digging in her background. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
cause people to want to know what happened 5 years ago, what happened 10 years ago when her
Exactly.
baby father walked away. What did she do?
Mm.
How did she contribute to her
What
baby
happened
father
to
walking
Karis?
away
Yeah,
and not
but
coming
remember.
back? in his son life for 10 years. That is
Yeah, but
what spook her. That is
yes,
what
I
Mm-hmm.
actually
agree.
spook her. It's
I
not because
agree.
of whatever, because she should be able to manage a Shayla talking, because she said it
Mm,
was noise. All of
it
that was
was
just
Mm-hmm.
noise. No,
Because
yeah,
Anthony
but
she is
mentioned,
gone because what now?
Charmaine,
Yeah.
it's because Anthony gonna mention the lawyer
She
that
said,
he's gonna
yes,
fight her.
Anthony said he's going to bury Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
He has lawyers that will bury Shayla.
mm,
You know what lawyer
mhm,
does? Because Shayla will get a lawyer. Discovery. The lawyer
Mm-hmm.
is going
mhm,
to do discovery. That is the
mhm,
first thing a lawyer is going to do. Okay, the lady you said you move in, or the other Shayla lawyer is going to say he moving a lady with her son. We need to know this lady background. Where is
Mm-hmm.
this lady come
yeah,
from? Is this lady safe for your child to be around? Those are the things the
mhm,
other lawyer is going to want to know, because they're going to present this to the court to say this is one of the reasons she does not want her child to be in that house, because it's toxic. She doesn't know anything about
mhm,
this lady that Anthony bring to his house, that he
Mm-hmm.
put a room in there for his her son. She don't
yeah,
need all of that mess. So that is why
coming out.
yes, it's not that she can't manage
Mhm.
Shayla, or she's saying she need a
No,
mental break. She don't act, she
she's just
wants to
worried
get
about
away
her
from
back.
all of that, because she don't want them to check in her background, because there is
Yeah,
something in
check.
her background that can destroy her.
Yeah,
Maybe her
and
child
and that.
father will find out where she is. Who knows?
Mhm. Yeah, but what is it? There was something that was said that what she said she did. Did she say she beat up a
Yeah, she said
baby
she
mother
jump.
or baby?
Yes, yeah, she said she jump. She said she jump.
Mhm.
First of all, she was saying about unaliving somebody, and then Anthony said, "Did you?" And she said, "No, no, no, I'm just kidding." Remember, she said that, and
Mm.
she said, "I'm just
Yep,
kidding.
I
I
remember
just
that.
jump my friend, baby father, and his girlfriend, and she sells some
Okay,
weed."
well,
So I'm telling you,
okay.
that girl is
There's
afraid of
more.
stuff coming out that
Yeah.
will destroy
Okay,
your
some
son. That's going
Okay,
to
let me
affect
read
her
some
son.
yeah,
comments. Okay, thank you,
yeah,
Charmaine, for that. And Anna.
brilliant.
So Tyler says, Lisa had a revelation where she wanted to come clean about the transgression, all to start the sin all over again. Yes. That's why it's hard for me to get with the religion part of this. Okay, Twilight, we get it. But they're the
Okay,
one that
thanks for
put the
sharing.
religion into it, right? So we just follow along with the writers, right? We're just speaking on what we see, we're commenting on what we
Oh,
see.
Trap Star. I want you to read Trap Star thing.
What time?
552. I think it's at 552.
All right, so let me come down.
Yeah. Go to Trap Star. She
Trap
has a
star.
Serian,
volume.
you have the link in the thing I sent it to you. Trap Star
552.
550
Trap Star.
something.
Oh, oh, is it about
Oh,
Denisha leaving?
Yeah, it's by Denisha. Trap Star.
Yeah, Denisha left.
Denisha left
Okay.
because she sees Shayla runs Anthony. She
No, not
also
that
heard
one.
him when
Not
he
that
said
one.
he's only a room and Shayla
No,
doesn't
not
have
that
a
one,
pot to
Sharon.
clean.
At 552.
Oh,
552.
okay.
Denisha doesn't care
Oh,
about Shayla. Is it that one?
No,
uh,
552.
50.
Because I've got different
Okay,
time on
here it
mine.
is. I think this is 50.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Denisha is probably hiding from her son's father. She said
mm-hmm.
Shayla kept Kai away from Anthony, is the oldest trick in the book.
Okay,
Yes,
she did say that.
Mm,
exactly.
Trapstar, we
Yes,
missed that
Trapstar.
nugget. Trapstar, we missed that
mm,
nugget.
I
Thank
did
you.
not.
She
mm.
said it's the oldest trick. It
So that's
sounds like that's what she's
She
doing for
did.
her
That's
son.
exactly what she did.
And that is
yeah.
why she's not telling
It sounds
Anthony.
like that's what she's doing with her
Exactly.
son.
And I
Yes,
tell you, I
Trapstar.
said
Well
it.
said.
She
I give
has
you one more
something.
round of applause. Well
She's
Yeah,
said.
something
I
coming
wasn't
yeah.
going to say
That
that for tonight.
Denisha,
behind it.
as I said, Denisha, to me, Denisha was quite transparent. You know, she was on some sort of nutcase behavior.
Stephanie Max
Honestly,
says, when Anthony
yeah.
told Denisha Shayla don't have a pot to pee in, she leaves so she don't say the same thing about her.
That too can be a red flag, but
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think it has to
Yeah.
do with her
With,
son.
yeah,
I
I
Remember
think
that
think
so
it's
girl
the
too.
said
father.
yesterday she will smile in her mugshot when
Yes,
it
for her
comes to
son.
her
Mhm.
son.
Yes.
I think it has, whatever is there, it has to do
Mhm.
with her son.
Yeah.
It has to do with
Yeah.
her son.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I
Definitely.
think the son father is powerful.
Mm.
She did the right thing to leave all that drama.
But she's got. I
Let his
reckon she's got
father.
her
Hi
own
there, Paula.
drama.
Welcome in.
She has her own
She's got her
drama.
own.
Yes,
That's why
Charmaine. Afraid
she
of
don't.
her business coming out. She's
It,
not afraid of a physical fight with Shayla. No, she's not afraid of that. But when she heard what Anthony says today, I think that what got her scared, and she left.
Exactly. She could
yeah.
not even wait
Hmm.
for him to come back. She was
No.
packing so fast that she
Hmm.
tell her
She
son,
was
Mhm.
we
scared.
don't need, and the first thing she said, we don't need anybody. She
Me.
said to her son when she
Exactly.
walked into the room, we don't need anybody.
Yeah, we
And
don't need
every
anybody. That's
time
why
it
she said
breaks
yes.
my heart for her son because every
Yeah.
time I see her
Yep.
son looking back at the room,
Hmm.
every time I see her
Yeah.
son looking back at the room, I'm like, oh my God, see this girl bring her son in to this environment. It
Hmm.
and okay, when he left his environment to come to this environment, it was not heartbreaking for him because he's coming to
Mm.
something where, especially when he saw the house and he said, oh,
Hmm.
the pool and everything.
He said we're rich.
Exactly. And she said,
Okay.
no, Mr. Anthony is rich. But what he,
Hmm.
for the past couple of days that he's there, he's getting used to this environment. And he's telling himself that he's going to be part of this environment. And then
Yes.
you wake him, she wake him out of his sleep. He was in his slumber. She
Yeah.
waked him and she said, we don't need
Let's go.
anybody. You need to
We
get
gotta
up,
go.
pack up. No, 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 take everything, even a foot. She was looking for a pair of sock. And she said,
Mm.
no, leave. When she said, can I take a game? She said, leave all that.
No. Leave
Leave all that.
that.
So I'm just saying that this girl was going to hurt her son in all of this because she ripped
Mhm.
him now from this environment that he's kind of accustomed to and he likes. He likes the
Mhm.
fact that
Yeah.
he has this room. He likes the fact yesterday he was showing off about his refrigerator. He was showing off about his game and all that. And she
Mhm.
said, leave everything. So what is she saying to him? We don't need
She's
anybody.
hiding.
Leave everything.
Yeah, she's hiding.
So
Yeah. I want to
She's
read this comment
hiding.
that
from
is his first heartbreak.
Sabrina. Yeah. Can
That's
I
his
read this
second
from
heartbreak.
Sabrina?
First, what
Sabrina
Shayla said
says,
at her house, and then her mom ripped the safety
yeah,
net
but
that she had.
again, Denisha, she made a choice to bring her son in this. Sabrina says, okay, Charmaine, listening to your reason, I can see Denisha leaving as to not to hurt his custody battle that is gonna happening for sure. And then
Don't she not
Auntie
know?
no, I'm just reading the comment. Auntie Riri said, Denisha got tired of the drama. People don't give her credit. Baby Kai and Anthony about to turn up. Okay.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
she could
Auntie
stay
Riri.
by his side. No, no, no. If she, what I'm saying, if
If she was
she is the
clean,
kind of
she would.
person who want to be by Anthony's side, to say to Anthony, I'm here for you. She, remember, she told Anthony, I've got your back. The day when
Mm-hmm.
the lawyer called and she said to Anthony, you trust me? And Anthony said yes. And
Mm-hmm.
she said, I will always have your back.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
what
Yeah,
what
she
she
told him.
said.
And the first sign of
yeah.
something, she ran. So she did not have
She
his
ran.
back. If
Mm-mm.
she had
Yeah,
his
but
back, she
also,
could sit with him and she could say, okay, Anthony, I know this is going to be this or that, but I'm going to be here for you. When Anthony
But I'll
lost
be
his money,
home.
what did Amber do? And Amber said to him, I've got
um,
you. I'm not
mm,
leaving. I'm going to be
yeah,
here with you. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
is going to happen, I'm going to be
you
here
can.
with you. I am not
Yeah, but it's
leaving.
because
I've got
Denisha left.
you.
But the
Denisha did
Auntie
not
Riri
tell
said
him
the
that.
chat.
The first sign of trouble,
Yeah,
she ran. So it must be something where she ran.
yeah.
She's not
She's
going to
got.
just leave talking about no
She hasn't
mental
got.
break
I
or
think
whatever. No.
is it
Don't miss me with
is it
that.
is it she's got
I
she hasn't got
can.
clean hands. Trap Star says it's about her son. That's why she hasn't
Exactly.
revealed.
Told her son.
She told Anthony a story about the son's father. I think she lied, and I
Yeah, she
agree.
lied. We all said it already.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
we know she lied. But oh, it's gonna be coming out very soon. Very
Yep,
soon.
it's coming out
Very
very
soon.
soon.
Yeah.
Denisha
Everyone.
isn't innocent. Oh, wait,
Oh,
yes.
her hands
Hi
are not
there,
clean.
Darian.
Hi, Terry Ann. Her hands are not clean.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Good afternoon.
Go
How's
on,
everybody
Denisha.
doing?
Back of your
Hi,
yard. Sorry.
Riri.
Hi, Auntie
Hi,
Riri. And
family
hi,
and chat. Hi,
hi,
Charmaine.
Terry Ann.
Hi, and Annette. How are you guys
I'm
doing?
good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm just here
Okay.
hanging in there. Hi, chat.
Yeah.
All the besties. Hi. Listen, it is what it is. I'm still holding on to God has a plan. I can't
Yep.
hold on to
I'm still
nothing.
on the fence.
I
I
can't hold
am
on
not
to
going
nothing
on no
else, y'all.
offense.
I'm I'm
Still,
on the God's God's
Darian,
got the
I'm
plan.
with you.
I'm
I
with
am
I,
you
with
as
you,
well,
Darian.
Sharon and Terry Ann. Yeah, God's
huh?
got a
I'm
plan.
with
I'm
Darian.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I can't
I'm
I
on
can't
it.
hold on to nothing else. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still holding on to God has a plan.
Me
Till
too.
otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna hold on to it. The all the stuff that goes on is just like, listen, we just got to go through the storm. The storm. There's an old song that says there's a storm out in the ocean and it's coming this old way. But if your soul is not anchored in Jesus, it's gonna drift you away. So
Exactly.
I'm
Amen.
just holding on to that. That's all I'm holding
Mm.
on to because the craziness and the madness that goes on. But
Oh
What
gosh,
it is
Sean
what
made
happened
it
now?
sh-
is.
oh, wish Sharon's got
And
something.
can you hear Sean may shout out something just dropped?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Please
Mama was
share.
carried out of the studio.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
She was what? Sorry?
She
Carried
just,
out of the studio.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
nice one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's
yes,
just what
Auntie Riri, the
we have to
storyline
see.
can go either way. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what too?
definitely.
What Denisha did today of packing her son and leaving.
Mm,
Hmm.
Um, it can go two ways,
Yeah,
but
it can.
regardless of how she went in, the fact is
mm-hmm,
that she leaves. She's out for now.
mm. For
What we
now,
can
yep.
see, she's out for now. So, um, what I saw is that she saw what happened, what's been transpiring for a couple of days, and
Hmm.
she has to regroup and tell herself, is this something do I want to be in, or do
Mm-hmm,
I want to subject my kid to something like this? Because we have heard some harsh words and some back and forth that's going on. So her leaving, even if she tell Anthony, oh, she has to clear her head, whatever it is, the fact
mm,
that she's out and to protect her son from this shenanigans, I'm glad that she did that. Because Amber, I'm telling you guys, Amber and Anthony,
mm-hmm.
until I see otherwise, they are not going to divorce. I
I don't
saw
know
what
that.
Oh,
yesterday, what I saw yesterday, Amber, what she's doing, her tactics is that she's setting Shayla against Anthony.
Hmm.
Anthony is setting Shayla against Amber. So when they come together, she won't be a part of it because she's gone
Hmm.
done over Amber and she's gonna be done over with Anthony. But however, the tit for tat with both of them. The fact that
mm-hmm,
she said, Chad, Sharon says this platform is what your opinion. Please,
mm-hmm,
I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but for
mm-hmm.
me, Shayla uproar for Kai's room is just a cover up for her feelings.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I've said that.
Why?
Mm,
Because if it was about Kai room before Denisha was in the picture last year, she could have fight for that.
Hmm.
When Kai was coming over, she could have said something about that. When the Iman told her, let Kai go over there, she could have blasted Anthony about the bedroom. Oh, why Kai doesn't have his own room? Why Kai this? Why Kai that? Sheila still thinks in her imagination
yep,
that she will be Mrs.
Mrs.
Dalton.
Dalton. Yep, and
And the
it's not
fact that
happening.
there is somebody else that imagine the same thing hit her off that imagination. That's why she's in the uproar, because she swears that she wants to be Mrs. Dalton. And today, Anthony let her know it won't happen.
Mm. Oh yeah, but
It
he's
won't
always
happen.
said that though.
Yes,
He's
sir.
always
Anthony
said
has
that.
a
It
fickle
won't
mind.
happen.
Anthony has a double mind.
Nothing
Because
she
we
did,
were
Anthony,
no,
read your
saying,
nothing
English
she did
in your
was about
email.
Kai. Nothing she did
Mm-mm.
was
No,
about
it wasn't.
Kai. It wasn't about Kai. But Kai was the ammunition to get to
The
Anthony.
tool.
okay,
And
so
that's all it is. To me, that's what I
Okay, can
feel.
I say something,
I'm
Terry?
going, all right, Sharon, go ahead.
Okay, so to me, you see, it's everything. The reason why I said that, the look on her face. You see, when you see something, before it wasn't bothering her because when Amber called her, she says, "Oh, Anthony finally get a room for Kai." It is about the room because to
It is
see that
about the room.
Anthony put a room up for Denisha kid and he has not done it for his own. That was the something for her. So that is number one. Number two is Anthony just told her he wants to marry her the next day when he's still legally married to Amber and she's still in her feelings. So it's two things. Remember, she was dreaming about kicking Amber out of the house.
That
Remember
was
when
before
Amber
Iman.
was in Spain? Anthony went to get his mail. He leave her out in the car. What did she do? She come out of the car and go into the house and start touching and start imagining herself inside the house. And she's telling Anthony, oh, our dream. But she was even dreaming about Chase and Candice becoming her friends. You know what I mean? So she has a dream of being in that. Also, remember I used to tell you when Amber leave that door open, remember they were allowing Shayla back in the house because Amber was not having it, right? And every time Shayla dropped that baby off, you see she turn around and look at that house. She have that longing to be Mrs.
That
Anthony
was
Dalton.
before
Her
Iman.
mom taught her that to believe
That was
that.
before Iman. That was all
Mhm.
of that what you're talking
But
about was
please,
before Iman. Once Shayla get with Iman, she
She
thinks
didn't care no
she
more.
leveled up. She
but let me,
Mhm.
thinks she leveled up because she
I
keep
Auntie
throwing
Riri.
it in Anthony's face that Iman is an NBA star, NBA
Mhm.
champion.
But
Yeah, I
Shayla
remember that.
thought, Shayla
hello,
thinks
chat.
she leveled up when she
but
get
let me
with
Hey,
tell
Iman.
you,
Auntie Riri.
So right
Auntie
now,
Riri's here, Sean.
yeah, I just want to
hi,
finish what
Auntie
I'm saying.
Riri.
Right now, I think it is about the room because when Shayla saw that room, you can see the
The
hurt
earth.
in her face about
Yes,
the
I
room.
saw it too.
It
I
was
think
not
it's
about
partly
Anthony
about the
because I
room,
don't
but
think
there's more.
if she and Iman break up and she has confirmation that there's no longer a Iman, then we can say, okay, she's going to want to get back with Anthony. The mother has been
You
trying, and Shayla keeps saying, Mom, I love Iman, I love Iman. So yesterday was not about Anthony.
you know
Yesterday
why
was
I
totally about the room.
you know why I said it was not about the room? You remember the conversation that she had with her imaginary friend that has the same imagination that Anthony will be hers? You remember that
Yes.
friend,
Mm-hmm.
Piari? Remember,
Mm-hmm.
Piari told her and said to her, Shayla, remember, that is your home. Remember, you should be that Mrs. Dalton. And she said,
Yeah,
yes,
but
I know.
Piari
So
drunk.
you know that she has the mindset that she should have been in that house. The fact that she keeps saying to herself, this is my family, this is my family, this
Hmm.
is my
Mm-hmm.
family. That's how you know that she thinks that look that got she got yeah, the other day is nothing about the room. It's because
Yesterday
she
was
said,
about the
okay,
room.
somebody else lick her off our throne, lick out
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay, we have
imagination.
a guest.
But
Let the guest speak now.
you know something?
We have a guest,
Because
Sean. Let she
Amber is
speak
still in the
first.
picture, and that's what I'm saying. Amber is still in the picture. There's no divorce in sight. So if Shayla is there thinking that she's going to be, Amber is still there. If and when
Mm-hmm.
that paper ink is dry and Amber is no longer there, remember, Shayla know that last year she said to Amber, you and Anthony's always doing this. It was the same thing last year. They were getting a divorce until they were not getting a divorce again. So if Shayla get her hopes up, it might be that they're getting a divorce and not getting a divorce again. So there is no sense in her trying to get her hopes up while Amber is still in the picture. Amber is still Anthony's legal wife. So
Amber,
Shayla getting her hope up now might not serve her purpose. Yesterday, you remember a long time ago when Shayla got the house, And Anthony and Amber were talking, Shayla and Anthony were talking about doing Kai room. And they were said at least they could get matching furniture for their house and Shayla's house. And then Shayla did Anthony and Amber has that discussion. And then Shayla told Anthony, I don't want you to buy anything for Kai. Iman got this. That is how comes Anthony did not furnish Kai room at Shayla's house because Amber was ready to go shop for that room and they were going to furnish one room in their house as well. Because she and Anthony had discussed that they will, you know what, we could get matching furniture for here and for Shayla's house. And
Mm-hmm.
Shayla said no. Iman got this. So that was the reason why they did not furnish a room in their house or a room at Shayla's house.
Okay. Auntie Riri likes to interject now, please.
Okay, go on to Riri.
Hey, hello,
Hi.
Go
ladies.
ahead,
How's
Auntie
everybody
Riri.
Hi.
Hi,
doing?
babe.
Hi. We're good, thanks.
Um, so how do I say it? So I'm agree to a disagree respectfully. We all have opinions or whatever about the
Mm-hmm.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion is that it was very well about the room. In the room, and when I say the room connected to the fantasy of being Mrs. Dalton.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think when she see that room, the room is a reflection where all the drama started, where she
Mm-hmm.
chose to backstab her friend, where
Yeah.
she basically made in the flesh, in the physical form, that decision that this is gonna be my husband, this is gonna be my family. When she slept in her friend's marital bed, and now this room has been totally transformed. Denisha's sitting on a in the corner there, like this was supposed to be me. And true enough, yes, she had all these fantasies prior to Iman, but we haven't seen any skits that I know of where she has fantasized about walking down the aisle with Iman. She may have verbally said it, but as far as the psychosis and her state of mind, we haven't seen where she really put her all into that fantasy like she did with the fantasy about Anthony. She didn't have to cross anybody or she didn't have to really snake anybody to get Iman. She did the ultimate betrayal to try to get Anthony. And that's why I think Anthony will always be a part of her I want that lifestyle. Even though, even that day when he asked her to marry her, she said no, but she was hesitant. She was fidgety. She, in
Mm-hmm.
the back of her mind, that triggered something in her because she knew, okay, he just saying this because, of what's going on with Dave. She knew, like Denisha knows, when Anthony is running game and when he's not serious, when he's just wanting to make Amber jealous. But I just think that Shayla still has that, and we go see how much she got the fantasy when things are over with Iman. I wouldn't even be shocked, y'all, if we see a revisit of this now because both of them are so broken. If Denisha really get out of Anthony's life, will Anthony revert back to what he knows or what is safe, especially if she's available after Iman? And I'm just gonna say one last plot twist that I have. I think that what if Anthony decides to, you know what? I don't have Denisha no more, the family no more. I'm tired of fighting. Instead of Shayla blocking him, he disappears and he goes back to Indiana. And we get a chance to now see a part of Anthony's family because I think that was a nugget.
On his
Was
life.
his nugget, not on his live on when Angelina said he doesn't have a family of his own. And so maybe we're about to be introduced to his family and a
Yeah.
spinoff.
That'd
So
be
that's
good.
my take on it.
That'd be good too.
Mm.
Yeah, I
That'd be
think he
great.
Yeah.
will because
Remember,
he says
somebody
he,
said
we're
he
gonna
was
get
going to leave
backstory.
for a little bit.
He's
I
gonna
think
do
he's
a
going to leave
movie.
for a little bit because he has a show that is coming out. Is it today, the 15th?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
There
think
is
he's
a
got a
show with
movie out.
him coming out today. I don't
Rolanda
remember
movie
the
come
name
out
of
today
it.
too, y'all, on Apple.
Mm.
I got to
Yeah,
get the app.
Anthony has a show coming out today as well on
Oh,
the
Hey,
nice.
15th.
Mm.
It was on his page. If you go on his page,
Hmm.
is
His
I
IG?
yeah, you'd see he was
Oh yeah, I
advertising
did
it
see
on his
that. I
page.
did
It
see
comes
that.
out today on the
Yeah,
15th.
and
So
yeah,
Tamira
I
has
did
a
maybe
see
good
that.
one too on what is it? Tibu
Hmm.
or yeah, she got a
Toby?
nice one. Yeah, Tubi. It's called AI Me. That's a good one.
Ooh, I gotta go see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's a good one with her on that.
so
Okay.
it might
Okay.
be that he's going to take some time off to just promote his show and whatever that he needs to do because
They need a breakout. I heard this morning on my live because somebody went AWOL over there. I heard that like some of them are really getting death threats, and this is crazy, y'all.
What?
Like people are going that far.
That's
No,
crazy.
that's not acceptable.
what did
Why
they
would you
say?
do
No,
it? Why would they do that?
That
Come
the
What
on
did
now.
they
Anthony,
say?
like the Anthony character, people, some of them are really getting death threats. Facebook is crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
No,
I'm
they're
not.
I
that's
know.
crazy.
I'm
crazy.
not going over there.
I missed that. I did not hear what you said, Auntie Riri. I missed that.
They said that there are death threats to some of the actors, like
That's not
Anthony. They
good.
said Anthony, particularly. But Facebook is crazy, y'all. Like for
Trust
real,
me,
for
I
real.
am on
Yeah,
Facebook all day, every day.
they
But I'm
Yeah,
savages
telling
over
you,
there.
Facebook is
yeah.
Baby,
crazy.
They have no decorum. They just say it,
Say
whatever,
whatever
they
comes
say
to their mind.
whatever. They
and
savages over there.
Yeah.
Believe you
they
me, they
swear,
savages.
they call people out. They do not care at all.
I'm
They are
staying
the
over here with the
absolute.
40 and up.
But no, but Auntie Riri, some of
Facebook
those
people
that
are
40
real
and up are
savages over
talking
there.
that kind of nonsense. Some of
Yeah,
those
that's
40 and up,
nonsense.
Oh,
yeah, talking
that she
like that.
refused to watch Kai for Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
That's where
Okay.
it's gonna turn up, Shaman. I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that
But you
because
know
I'm
what?
telling you.
Remember on Zashi's live, she said things are going to change and people are not going to like her on the live.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Her
Yeah, and I think
character is
isn't
going to
she?
be changed, and
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I think she's being written by Wayne, and we know how Wayne behaves. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. The
yeah.
he's
Kai
same
he's
is
gonna.
Kai is his
character.
terrible tools. I think that he's gonna start pulling away from his mother. Shayla ain't gonna be able to handle that, and
Mm-hmm.
or she's gonna double up on being in the trees, and she's gonna end up,
Losing him.
neglecting him some kind of
Yep.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see when Iman come back, and Iman
Hmm.
sees King, and Iman realized that Delisa and King, he's gonna start running after her. She's gonna run back to Anthony. Oh, can you watch Kai? You are his father. Da 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 da. That's exactly
Mm-mm,
what she's gonna do.
mm-mm.
But
Mm-hmm.
listen,
I want Anthony to disappear.
listen.
Yeah, he needs a break. I
He
mean,
needs a break
I
for
think that
real.
would be. I think Amber and Anthony both need a break because I
Yeah, they
think
both
people
need to
on
go away together.
Facebook. Yeah, it
He
could be
he
that they go away together. People on
They
Facebook
need
are
to get
really
away
being
together,
nasty to
clear the
them,
head. If they come back
and I
as
just.
friends, so be it.
I don't understand why. Remember their characters. Why are people just being so nasty to them? Come
I
on now,
know
their
they're just
characters,
playing a part. Or
and they're
maybe
playing a part. They're making their money, so let the people do what they need to do, and don't take it. Come on, chat, Facebook. Don't take it too serious. It
yeah,
is
No,
a
they savages
skit.
over there.
it's
It's a skit.
Mm-hmm.
entertainment. It's
People
I know
call
entertainment.
it's
people call them
entertainment,
all different
but
kind of name.
Yep.
Mm.
yeah, because you know, okay, even like calling them dog and all those kind of derogatory names.
Yeah.
I don't flex like that. No
Mm-mm.
way. You still have to respect the process of what Country Wayne
Mm-hmm.
is doing. And
But
Yep.
even if
people
you
don't.
don't like the character, yeah, you can probably say a little bit. But when you're talking about the actual
Okay, thank you,
person,
Tina.
too much. No, I will not support that at all. Because
But
they're human
Anthony says he
beings and
does
they got
not bring work home. So I don't understand
he
why
doesn't bring
everybody
it.
is taking it crazy. He doesn't
And
bring
if
it
you think
home.
about it, okay, we know Anthony's probably not been the best husband, man, but he's certainly not the worst. Come on, even in real life, we know there's a lot worse men than Anthony. And the mere fact that how they dog him out on Facebook, no, 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 no.
He has taken care of business, man.
Yeah,
I
yes,
mean, and I'm saying that I'm loosely saying that, but when Shayla got pregnant, he didn't have to put her in a home. He did it selfishly, but he did
Mm-hmm.
take care of the bills, whatever she asked for. He's never
Yes.
neglected Kai. Whatever she asked for, she can
no,
wake
he's
up in the
not.
middle of the night and say, "Come get Kai." He go come get Kai.
Yeah,
She could drop him off
but
in the
the
middle of the
only
night.
thing,
In
the
real
only thing
life,
he again he didn't set no sorry auntie Ree, he didn't
that's
set any
okay.
boundaries, and that's why she's allowed to
Yep,
do and say what she wants. So
yep.
that's where he made a big mistake because again, real life and a man, no, 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 that's not happening, and
No, that's
especially he's
not
got his
happening.
wife. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean
No,
to interrupt you.
I was agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We got it locked on here. It's nice over here on Sharon Reviews, and also I listen
Yes.
to you as well, Auntie Riri. You know I love your telephone calls. I might even call you one of the days because you're absolutely amazing. So thank you for
Thank you.
that. Yeah, brilliant. Love it. Love it. Love it. And O'Neill as well. These are my
Yes.
three. I'm entitled. This is my opinion. The top three reviewers. Yeah, that's just me.
Well, thank you.
I'm telling you now, Shayla is going to be missing Anthony to
Oh
call him
yeah.
to pick up because
Yep.
Zashri refused. Zashri said, "Call mom.
Okay.
She's going out with them tonight." Shayla plan a girls' night, and
Night
Zashri
out.
said,
Hmm.
so maybe this is
Well, didn't
where
she
they're
just?
going to be
Yes,
branching
baby.
off Zashri in her own storyline. Maybe she's going to meet somebody tonight when they
Hmm.
go out on the girls' night out, or something is going to happen. But maybe
She ain't
this
going
is
nowhere.
how.
She gonna stay home and watch guy.
No, no, no. She gone. She leave.
Oh,
She left him.
Zasha left to go get dressed,
Oh,
and Shayla's
oh, is
calling
that? Oh,
Angelina to watch Kai. No, Zasha said she refused to watch Kai. No, I
okay.
watch
Well,
it to
that's
the
it. Well,
end.
she needs
Zasha
to be a
said she.
mother.
Shayla said, "Be back in 30 minutes." Zasha said, "Don't leave me because I am not watching Kai. I'm coming with you guys. I don't know who is the other girls Shayla is
Oh,
talking about, but Shayla
she
said
might
they have
call
a girls' night out.
she
So
might
I
call
don't know
Amber.
who are the other girls, but no, Zasha said no. She's not watching Kai.
She might call
She
okay.
wants to
Amber.
go
Nick
with the
Let
girls.
us sit up.
Listen,
Nancy
she
B
gonna
put in the comments Wayne deleted his video on him and Lauren. Have y'all noticed some of the videos are being deleted?
yeah, the
No,
9:30 skits when he gave Lauren all that money. Like 15,
Yes,
20
that was
minutes later,
Oh, I
deleted
that
from
was
saw
that
that.
down.
same day. That was
Yeah,
deleted from Facebook from that same day.
Oh
same
yeah, I saw
day.
that. I saw it
I
Yeah.
from
wonder
But
Facebook.
why.
and the video was deleted with Lauren.
Okay.
I mean not Lauren.
Not my type of thing. You know how you are. How? A vibe killer. No, the heck I'm yes, not. You are. We have not hung out like that. And you can't say that.
Okay.
Oh, so people listening. Oh yeah. Well, she might end up have to call Mr. Dalton again.
Yep.
I wonder what he's gonna do because you see, for me, he needs to man up because if she does call him, I'd say no. Just
There's
out,
no
just
way. Mm-mm,
I'd say, no, I'm not going to look after Kai after what you said and
mm-mm.
did to me, just to teach her a lesson. Because if she does ring Anthony and he decides to pick up Kai, then again, he gives Shayla too much power. So I hope if she does do it, he
She
says
not going to
no.
call him. She going to call Angelina because Angelina told her to block him. So
Okay.
she's
Yes.
not going to call him because Angelina told Shayla to block him for it because they don't know. The thing is, they don't know that Denisha left.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is
Right.
the whole thing. They do not
Oh
know
God.
that
I
Denisha
got
has left the house. So
All
they're
right.
going to
So
block
hold
him for a
on.
little bit.
I put the link in the chat for that video that's just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
I
So
got a
you guys
question,
can go
guys.
over to
Let
Country Wayne
plot
YouTube page,
twist.
watch it, and we're gonna discuss it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So let we get back into the comment.
I got a plot twist for you. What
Mm-hmm.
if Zashri go to this thing, girls' night out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis shows up.
Who is
Ooh.
Jarvis.
Travis?
Oh,
Jarvis. That
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
I was
Travis, the
Jarvis.
thinking
honey
about
pot, honey
Terry. I
pot
was finna
guy.
And
say
he
that,
shows
Terry.
up.
Terry, I was finna say that. I swear
Baby.
for God. Yes.
Listen. And he
Yes.
shows up. That would be
Ooh.
nice. So we got
Yeah.
Yes.
Tamara in there, and we got Delicia. We got Tamara in there, and then we got Sasha in there.
Yes.
That'd be
Mm.
nice.
That'd
That
be
would
That
be
would
good.
be
nice.
so nice to
Or
see
What
that
do you
Zachary
think
kind
takes
of
they're gonna
King.
go
shenanigans.
with only
Because
part with Travis and King?
now it will be Shayla again with Zashri and Tamara. You got to pick your
Mm-hmm.
choice, baby. Who you
Okay.
loyal to?
I
Who
just
you
want to read
loyal
this.
to?
Yeah, who you are loyal to?
Who you loyal to?
Ooh, Terry, and I was finna say that. I said her with Jarvis or King. It may be because
Ah,
Jarvis is really on Honey Pot. So it
yeah.
might be that it's King. And that'll
See,
be good.
that would be
Good
a
for
nice
Denisha.
thing. Oh,
I mean
baby,
for Delicia.
it would be nice. And then guess what? When
Yes.
when Delicia sees that King is going after Zashri, Iman need to come back now. So Iman could see that Delicia is going after King, and then he go after Delicia. Then Shayla be in the uproar. That would be
Plot
nice.
twist. Plot twist,
Mm-hmm.
That
Nice
Terry.
would be
plot
sweet.
twist.
That would be nice.
That would be
That's
really
delicious,
interesting.
Terry.
Huh?
Yeah,
That
that
is
that would be
delicious.
great. Yeah, I look
That
forward to
would
seeing
be
that.
a thing. That would be. I would
Guys,
sit and watch that.
Mm.
I have a challenge for O'Neill, and I'm going to put the name of the song, the name of the artist,
You're
and I
not going
want
to keep quiet about it until
You
tonight?
got,
no.
Let it
I
be a
need them
surprise.
when not now, at the end
Oh.
when we are leaving. I want you
Okay.
guys, I'm going to put
Because
the name of the song, the name of
I'm
the
gonna.
artist, and I need you guys to go and listen to this song because
Okay.
when we're on Anil tonight, I have a
Mhm.
challenge for you guys. Not
Okay.
going to
Mm-hmm.
tell you anything right now, but I need you guys to listen
So I'm
to
gonna
this song.
stay
I'm
on
going to
until
Mm-hmm.
put
that.
it in there
Okay.
just before we get off, just before we close out this live. The name of the song
Mhm.
and the name of the artist,
You
and that
want
is
me to
going
give
to
them
when we on
the
it
link?
later, you will hear the question and
Mm.
see how you
Oh,
want to.
Sharon,
We're
can't
not going
you?
to hear anything else tonight, right
Sharon,
now
can't you
until
email it
tonight.
to me? Can't you
Huh?
email it to me?
You want the
Sharon,
email to what to you?
email it for me, please.
What?
I won't say anything. Email me the song and the
Email
artist
her
because
the
No,
you got
because
song
my
I'm
and
not
email.
the name of
telling
the
you.
artist.
You have to be surprised.
Please.
Two.
No,
Email,
I'll be there.
Don't
email
tell
her the
them.
song and the
Let
name of the
Camille tell them
I
artist.
want.
tonight. No.
That
Let
is going
Camille
to
tell
be
them to do it tonight.
this is
Keep them
going to be
on their
so much
seat.
fun.
Let them
Trust
show up.
me.
Don't tell them.
I'm
No,
not
I
telling
won't
Charmian,
you.
tell.
I
it's
said
two
Okay.
songs, Charmian, two songs.
no, when we're about to
Charmaine.
close, when we're about to come off live, I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the
Oh
name of the
Lord.
song, the name of the artist, and I need you guys to listen to it, listen to the lyrics carefully,
I
because
wonder if
there
I
will
know
be
who they are.
something on O'Neill later for you guys
Mm-hmm.
to do with this song.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm
Trust me,
looking forward to it.
it's
How
going
you
to be
know?
fun. It's going to be
But
fun.
you see, the both of you are really happy. You should have just dropped
Of
that in
course
my
we're
email,
happy.
Sharon.
It's
Because a lot of people gonna be in their feelings when Charmaine let go that one day. They
Okay.
take it to this
I
side.
don't think
And
I
when they
won't be
hear
in
that
my
out there, them
feelings.
are gonna be very
It's
unhappy.
going, it's
I
going to be
won't be in my
fun. Trust me.
feelings.
It's going to be
I know
fun.
I
You're
won't
gonna
be.
love it.
You will
We
hear
as
the
the family are
song.
gonna love it. But the
It's
No,
going to
I
be a
know.
argument
song, and you're
is,
going to love the song. You're going to love
yeah.
the
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
but we are
Is
going
it
to
a what?
play
Is it
with
a
the song
well-known
later.
song?
Huh?
Is it a known song? Is it a known
Don't tell
song?
her
So
It's
anything.
all right. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm going to put it in
yeah,
the
man.
chat.
I should have phoned you earlier,
I
Sharon, and I
wouldn't
would have
have
got it
feel the
out of
same
you.
way. I
I'm
would
going to
not
put
have said
I'm
it.
going to put the song in the chat just before we close out our live. And the only thing I
Charmaine,
want
don't
you
tell
guys
them.
to
Let them wait for
Okay,
only life tonight.
okay.
listen to the song.
Paula is putting a song. She said, "The House Is Not a Home" by Luther Vandross.
No,
Paula's just put that
yeah,
in.
that is
No,
not.
darling, you're far off, darling. No
Now you're
guessing.
gonna get people guessing.
No,
No,
there's
you
no
don't
time
have
to
to
do
guess the
this.
song. It's nothing to do with
I can't
their
wait. It.
house. Is nothing to do with that. It has to do.
Mm-mm.
It's just
Okay.
a song, and I'm
All
going
right.
to
Mm-mm.
put it in
I'll
here for
wait.
you to all listen. It's just a
I'll
song
wait,
for
and
you
I
to
will
listen.
listen to the song as well, and then I
Yes,
will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
I'll be
later
on
I will.
Anything. Yes, I'm
TikTok.
coming. You're not even dressed. We're about to go. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna change. You're not gonna leave me. I'm gonna go. Don't play with me. What do you mean?
Shayla, you're a mother. Go
That's
sit
all I'm
down.
Exactly.
showing, guys. That's all I'm showing. You guys can go over to the Country Wayne channel and watch the rest. I put the link in the chat. Guys, Shayla never want to watch her own child. She always
No,
want
she
to be in the
doesn't.
streets. Amber is the one
Always.
that, remember when she and Anthony, she said, Anthony never take me anywhere. Anthony did have a vacation to take Amber on. And what did Amber did? She took
She
in
got
Kai
involved
and
in.
stayed with
Yeah.
that child that she did not even birth.
Mm-hmm.
And now Shayla birthed that child, and everything she has to be in. She has to run up on here and there and forget that she's a mother. She's a mother. She needs to stay home and watch her kid. Let the girls them go have the time out, and she
Yeah.
can stay there with her child and take care of her own child. That's
Yeah,
her
but
responsibility. Or if she want, call Anthony and give Anthony his
Exactly.
love.
That's what she need to
yeah,
do. She need to call Anthony and said, Anthony, I need you to watch Kai, but you have to do it at
Yes.
my
yeah.
house.
The
Will
stone the
she
builder
let me
refused.
for this? Will she call Anthony to come watch Kai at her house?
She might
The
unblock.
stone
She
the
might unblock the call.
Because her mother said to block him for 2 days.
2 days. Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow,
block
that
him
ain't
for two
nothing.
days. Oh, and then Angelina says, block Anthony for a day or two. And she called Anthony a child. That's what you know that Anthony is a child.
I
That
was
they
showing
need
him
to
how
monitor.
childish I am.
I would
The-
same Auntie Riri. Listen, I would fix Shayla's business. I'm telling you, I would. She should be brave to call me because I know exactly what I'll be telling her.
she'll dare enough to do it. She'll dare enough, but I want Anthony
Because
tell
she
her no. That's it. No, I'm not watching. But
exactly.
the stone the builder refuse always become
I
the
Yeah.
head
don't think he's going to
cornerstone.
tell her no. I think he would watch. Watch him.
Well,
Anthony
I
don't
hope he
have no
says no.
backbone right now. So
I
Anthony
know,
will,
gosh.
yeah.
That's the only thing, as a man, well, I don't know. I don't like the way they make Anthony so soft. Oh my word. I don't like
Mr.
that at
No, that
all.
jellyback,
Anthony's
he
like
doesn't
a
have a
powder
bone
puff.
in
You,
him back.
you guys remember
No
powder
bone.
puff?
Yeah, I know, but I don't, I mean, a strapping looking, good looking man like that, he's soft like ice cream. I can't take that. That's the
Powder
No
only,
puff.
bone in him back.
no, I
No
don't
bone
like that.
whatsoever.
Where's the manly bit about him? He's got muscles, but
That's
he
what
ain't
I'm
got,
saying. Powder puff.
mm,
He's like a powder puff.
oh
Remember,
gosh.
you used
But
to
who's
buy
gonna
That's
those
teach
Jesus
him?
powder,
Christ.
and that puff used to be in there that you could use to powder your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah,
That's
I
Anthony.
remember
That
it.
soft,
But
fluffy, nice
no,
powder puff.
no, I don't like that at all about him. I'm sorry. That's not attractive for a man. No, 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 no. Come on, Anthony, you need to man up and stand your ground and tell Shayla where she should go for now anyway.
I would hope Angelina, she's not gonna say no anyway, so we'll see.
Maybe she said no.
She
No,
ain't
she's
gonna
not
say
going to
no.
say no
She's
because she
not
don't
gonna say
want
no
she
because
don't
she
want Sheila
already
to call
told
Anthony.
Shayla to block Anthony.
And let's see how long the block is going to be.
It
Probably
ain't gonna
about a
Mm-hmm.
day
last.
or so,
What
It won't
Shayla
last.
need to
because she
do
needs
is get a babysitter. That's what she need.
what Shayla
She
needs to
needs a
do is look
babysitter.
after her child. That's what she needs to look after your child because he just recently came from Anthony's, and within an hour of you bringing him back, you sent him to his auntie. She doesn't want to look after the baby, but when she's ready, she used Kai as such a tool against Anthony. That's why, under these circumstances, Anthony should tell Shayla, no, I'm not
So
doing it. What was it you wanted to ask me, Terry? And there's something you wanted to ask me.
oh no, the song that I play for Anthony is Gregory Isaac. Love is overdue.
Oh,
Listen to
okay.
that song.
Okay, well, let me
And
write
you
that one
tell me.
down. I know Mr. Isaac.
Yeah.
What's
But
it called again? Love is overdue.
love is overdue.
Overdue.
Yesterday to Shayla said to Denisha,
Yeah,
"Oh, you ain't nothing but a secretary."
Mm-hmm.
What's
yeah,
wrong with being a
So,
secretary though?
but I'm
yeah.
saying to myself, what being a secretary has, is it less than anything being a secretary? The girl has a job.
Yeah, exactly.
Your baby father
Yes,
said you don't have a pot nor the
Mm-hmm.
window to
yeah,
throw it out
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't
yeah.
have anything,
Now
right?
And she
And
baby
doesn't
she
now
have
have
any.
no doorknob.
She's
exactly.
on.
But
Mm-hmm.
now you got the nerve
Anthony
to
was so
look down
out
on
of order.
somebody. You looking down on this girl saying she's a secretary. She works for what she has, regardless of what she
Exactly.
does. She works for what she does, right? And she don't use, if she used to use our cooch, our golden
Mm-hmm.
treasure, she ain't using it no more,
Well, it's
right?
not
And
valued.
she,
It's not valuable now. It's worn
What?
out.
she's,
It's not a yes, ma'am
it's
anymore.
not a
Mm-hmm.
yes,
No.
ma'am,
What is it?
right?
Almost, ma'am.
Right.
It's a no,
So
ma'am, anymore.
I don't think it's fully no. I think it's almost, ma'am.
Yeah, I tell
almost,
you,
ma'am.
when
She
we
she
know. Yeah, carry
No, no,
on.
no. She's
Mm.
just that irks me the wrong way yesterday when she said, "Oh, you're just a secretary."
Well,
Secretaries make good money.
Mm-hmm.
of course they
Secretaries
do.
are good people. They work a good job. You know how hard it is to be a secretary when you
Yep.
have to
Hmm.
deal with so many
Yeah,
people.
of course.
You don't have a job. Number
Yep.
one, you don't have a job, but you are looking down on somebody that's working as a secretary. That
Mm,
thing bothered me yesterday. I was like, girl, if you don't shut your mouth.
yeah, I know. And I think that's the
That
thing
was so
about Shayla.
disrespectful.
Yeah, but she doesn't
Yeah.
have the only job she has is lying on her back, and let's be real, and even that's now no longer so active now because Iman's not around. And you know what? Listen, okay, so this is my take regarding Anthony. For me, for Anthony to stand up as a man, refuse to look after Kai, especially on
Yep.
the next occasion, the next few occasions, and if she goes over there possibly, and she takes out um the cleaning
The Clorox wipe.
clerics, all
Product,
those wipes.
the
Yeah,
fabulous. Oh,
yeah, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony says, bye, I'm not interested. That's when I'll say Anthony's becoming a man, right? Because Shayla has got Anthony on lock, and I just can't get my head around it for a
And
grown
Angelina.
man for a grown
All
man to
she
be
does is
just
use
so
Kai as a
wishy-washy.
weaponized Kai.
Of
Yeah,
course, she's
yeah,
weaponizing Kai right
She's
now.
just
That's
yeah,
what
I know,
she's
weaponizing
doing.
Kai.
but
That's all she's doing.
She's
he's got a
weaponizing
man
Kai
up.
right now.
She's
Yep,
she's got a
that's
Mm-hmm.
what
man.
she's
He's
doing,
got a man
weaponizing him.
up and tell her where to
Yeah.
go now, because it's just too much. I can't bear to see that. Tell that
Mm-hmm.
woman where to go and stand up
But
as a man. And
Yeah, but
whenever
you
she
know
put make,
something.
oh, that's sorry. I'm getting a bit too
You know
techie
something,
now, but yeah,
Annie.
yeah.
Anthony was doing a similar thing with Big Kai because I think Anthony pushed to meet Denisha's son because once
Mm-hmm.
Anthony heard that Denisha has a son named Kai, and he think
Mm,
it was some divine thing from God because
Mm-hmm.
oh, I have a son named
mm.
Kai and you have a son named Kai, and then
Oh
he
yeah. I remember
learns
that
that Denisha's
conversation.
son Kai was 13 years old. He pushed
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
so hard to meet this kid because I think in the back of Anthony's mind, he's saying,
mm,
okay, I have this guy and I'll be able to mold him the way I wanted to be molded. I wanted my
Mm-hmm.
dad to do me. Remember when he was running him on
yeah,
the basketball court? And I
yeah.
think he missed that in his
Mm,
life growing up. At some point, he missed what his dad could do for him. So I think
Yeah.
Anthony is just trying to relive his life, his
oh yeah, we
teenage years
agree.
through this Kai. It has
Mm-hmm,
nothing to do with
mm-hmm,
his son, Little Kai. It has
mm-hmm,
nothing to do with Denisha. It has to do
Mm-hmm.
with
With
Anthony
him.
trying to
mm-hmm.
relive his
Really.
life through somebody else. And a lot of people
Yeah,
does that. Shayla mom, I think, is trying to do that with Shayla. She
Mm-hmm.
missed out on having the because remember Shayla mom is a product of an affair, is a
Mm-hmm.
product of infidelity, and the same thing that happens to Kai. Now she does not want Shayla to go through life like her. She wants Shayla to
Mm-hmm.
get married and have that perfect family. And that
yeah.
is
Well,
what she is trying to do as well. So I think Anthony, that what Anthony was doing. Anthony was just only living his best life through Kai.
yeah. Well, I just hope Mr. Dalton changes and becomes a real man, because I can't take the softness. He's soft like a marshmallow, and
Yeah.
I can't work with that at all. You let you know these women, and another thing which we I don't think you touched upon. When Shayla came over yesterday, she was
Mm-hmm.
literally pushing Anthony, shoving him in his chest.
Yeah.
And
With
if that
her
was the
chest.
other way around, it would have been, oh, a domestic violence thing.
Yes, it's
But again,
true.
this is what I think
It's
Yeah.
about
true.
the double standard.
Yep.
When
Mm-hmm.
things are done to when things are done to men by women,
Yep.
it wasn't nothing. But if it's the
It's
other
true.
way around, the police can be called. And I don't think we talked about that, because
No, we
because
didn't.
I thought she shoved him. I thought this is why
listen,
I'm saying I'm
I
glad
talk about it
I'm
all
a
the
lot
time on
calmer.
I
my
talk about
Because
it
platform
if
because
you was
it
to
yesterday.
do
makes me
that to
sick.
my son, you do that to
Listen.
my son, I will
Oh,
knock every teeth out of your mouth. I'm on the
Yep.
internet. I'm telling you, I would knock every teeth out of your mouth, and
And
I'm
like,
black in your eye. Because
yep.
no, and this is what I think, the double standards with men and women. When
Yes, it's
Anthony
true.
held Amber's arm,
Amber.
the internet went crazy.
Went
Oh,
crazy.
domestic
I
violence,
talk.
a
Yep.
load of
Mm-hmm.
nonsense. But you
Yep.
saw when Shayla pushed the man,
With her
pushed
chest.
him
With
with
her
her
Mm-hmm.
chest
chest.
and pushed him, and they're screaming. Listen,
Nobody said anything. The
nobody, and this
internet was
because
quiet.
the hatred they have for Anthony, the
Yeah.
character, the hatred they have for Anthony in real life. Come on, people, that was so wrong. And
I
as I
I
said,
said something. I
if it,
say it all the time on my show. I even have a thumbnail that says the
yeah,
hypocrisy
because
The
because
it
it's
hypocrisy,
is.
so
yes.
much,
I'm
and that's
very.
there are men in jail
You're so
for
right.
defending themselves in
Exactly,
jail.
you're so right. And then another thing, when a woman decides to make the choice to slap a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I've got 4 children, I've got one son. And I told my son, if a woman is brave, my son is 6'5". If a woman is brave enough to put her hand on you, if you wanna slap it down, you do it. because I'm not
No,
having that kind of foolishness at all. I'm not having it, and I don't, that's something I don't like to see. Women love to put their hand on man and expect the man to just sit down and take it.
Yeah,
No, I don't support that behavior, and I think it should be called out at every
Now
opportunity.
the only difference,
it's
I would tell
true.
my son, call me first and let
You
me
caught
handle it.
me.
no.
Oh,
Or
I
we
told my
got enough
son. I
we got
said
enough cousins and females. I'm like
well,
no.
like
I
nah,
told
Denisha.
my son, if a woman put her hands on you,
yeah,
she's not worthy of you.
Yep, that too.
Walk
yeah,
away.
But
well.
call me
Yeah,
then.
That's
walk away.
I don't think
Walk
about
away.
walking away, because why
Be-
do men have to walk away and yet
Because
the
they
woman
show
because
is
that
at
in
the
They
they
it?
have
end
can
of
more
the
do it.
day,
strength.
they're
Show
not
The
them
gonna
that
men
they're
get
has
in
more
the
anything.
strength.
prison.
I know what's
They're
gonna
gonna put him
happen.
somewhere
Yeah,
else,
but we need
and
to check
she's
our
gonna be
women
free.
then. No, no, no. We need
Hmm.
to educate our women. Do not be that
Yeah.
brave or that foolish to put your hand on a man because generally men are stronger than women,
Yeah,
generally,
Yep.
right? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, I feel really, see, I become personal. I feel really strongly about that. And when I saw that happened to Anthony, I said, not even a word. Yes, Auntie Riri, you spoke about it, but the internet was quiet because it doesn't matter. Yes, it does matter because at
matter.
the
It
end of the
does
day,
matter.
men are human beings,
Yeah.
right? And
They
again,
call him
as
a
a
chump. They call him
yeah,
weak. They call all
yeah,
these. And my thing is, when Rome came over there, and Rome just had a strong tone. People were saying he was abusive, and they
Hmm.
Yeah.
thought that he was gonna. And he just
no,
had a strong
no,
tone.
no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, we have to do better than that. We really have to. We have to educate, and again, this is an opportunity, even on on your platform here, Sharon. It's about us
Hmm.
educating and being honest and saying no, that is not acceptable behavior.
Let me tell
Anyway,
you.
I've said
Let
my
me
bit
give a
now.
testimony to somebody about the
Hmm.
same thing that happened. I have a friend now, literally now. Her son had a girlfriend, and
Mhm.
he came home late, and they had an altercation, and she
Yeah.
squeezed his balls out of socket,
Oh God.
Oh,
Rockstar. Oh,
and
good.
he had to go to the emergency room.
And
They
what happened to
fixed
Mhm.
it.
her?
They hold on. They put it back together.
Hmm.
They arrested him on the bed.
What?
They
What?
arrested him on the hospital bed. He's in jail today.
wow.
See, this is what
However,
I'm
she
saying.
said he pushed her behind the door and
Okay.
braced her with the door, and it hit her between her stomach there
Okay.
below her breast, and he's in jail today.
Right.
But how
Mind
can
you,
that be
it's
if she grabbed
okay
his thing?
He
because
probably
she said
retaliated if she. Yeah.
she said he pushed her behind the door. Remember now,
Mm.
he has the evidence that she did what she did because his
And then I
balls
have
was
a
out
good
of socket.
lawyer.
So they're there now fight dealing with what they have to do. But I'm just saying,
Hmm.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
have three boys, and I said, if a woman has to put her hand on you,
Yeah.
she's not worthy of you. Walk away.
Exactly. Walk away.
Yeah. But sometimes you can't do that
Because
though.
they're
'Cause
not looking at that, okay, well, it's you are a man. They're looking
Hmm.
at she's a woman.
I teach my
Yeah.
son
I,
pull out the video on the camera, start recording or something. But don't put your
Yeah.
hands on her, cause you put your hands on her.
don't.
The woman
No.
always go just like Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, and they said, Rihanna threw his phone out the window and they got into it. How many years did it take for him to rebuild his career? And I had
Yeah.
said when it initially happened, I'm like, okay, she hit him. She got mad because he was on the phone texting another woman. And eventually,
Yeah.
if you hit somebody enough, they're going to retaliate. And
Hmm.
so,
Mm.
but that back then it was so horrible. And what did she do? They came out years later and say, you know what? It could have kind of been my fault. His career was ruined for
Ruined. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was
years.
Yeah.
For
blacklisted.
Okay.
years.
Yeah. Sabrina's just put something in the chat. It said it will never change unless they make the laws for women being abusive towards men.
Man,
It's
yeah.
already easy for women to claim are and ruin a man's character career.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, Sabrina. And maybe it's a movement that needs
That
to be
is
sort
true.
even the Me Too. And I'm not knocking anybody, please, but I'm just saying from the heart. I've seen it. I've seen it where men,
Yeah, I've
and
seen
I mean
it.
we just saw it
Yeah.
yesterday. Now, if Anthony
She
had
pushed him
slapped
and she
her,
pushed him with her chest and she pushed him with her and he
yeah,
almost fell over.
that's on. If Anthony had slapped her, then it would be a different story. So we need to
Yep.
make the
Yeah.
balance. We
Yep.
need to create the balance. Teach your girls, do not put
Put
your
your
hands
hands on a
on a
man.
man.
Yep.
It's true.
Likewise, yeah, the men really should
Just
do
like
that
when
as well.
Angelina like pushed him in his forehead
Exactly,
that
that's
day.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and
I
that's
mean,
why.
any
Mhm.
other man would have woo.
This, that's what I'm saying. And sometimes those women, you need to just give them one mighty box, and that would be enough. No, that you see, that story really got to me. I was not. I'm just saying, in the skits, women, keep your hand to
To
yourself.
yourself.
It's just like, okay, what's
Absolutely.
happening with Mike and Lisa and Dominic? So suppose Dominic gets upset and then she wants to be putting her hand on Mike, and what Mike's is supposed to just sit down there and take that. No, 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 no,
Yes, you have to
no,
sit there and take it.
no.
Even
So
Anthony must stand there and take it.
No, no, we need to
Amber
stop
must
that.
beat him up. Angelina must beat him
No.
up.
And
Mhm.
Amber,
Johnny,
Annie,
Everybody
Jo-
keep
should
your
beat him
hands
up.
to yourself. Don't put your hand on your husband either.
Even with
You
Amber calling him the B word, if he would have
yo,
called Amber, if he would have called Amber the B word,
because
it would have been an uproar.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because because society accepts
Yep.
when women do these negative things to men, and we do
you,
not challenge society enough. I've got 3 daughters and I've got a son, so I've got 4 children, and I'm just saying, I've told my daughters, do not be brave to put your hand on a man. I've told them, if it's a situation, you walk out. Even call me. I don't mind, but I'm at the end of the day, regardless, and all this slapping a man in the face. No, 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 no. We need to educate our women to
Yep.
behave better than that.
Better. It's
and you
true.
know,
Likewise for the men as
and you
well. Yeah.
notice every time Anthony decide to stand up for himself,
Yeah.
the whole media, Facebook, and everybody, oh, this
Yeah.
sassy boy,
No, he's
this
not
Yeah,
Trump,
sad.
he sassed
this,
it
Okay,
this,
in.
we
that.
Yeah.
we we know that he's a bit tender. We get that. But when I
Mm-hmm.
say some of the
Anthony's
things,
tenderoni.
yeah, I
Yeah,
get that.
tenderoni.
But
I know
every
that.
time
But
he
what I'm
decide to
saying,
stand up for himself, he's this and he's that.
yeah, but what no, but we need to like maybe hear and this and Auntie Riri and I don't know,
Yeah,
O'Neill
what
as well.
Lydia says.
Maybe
Here's
we
what
need to.
Lily says. Lydia says, my daughter have beat up several women who hit their brother and didn't retaliate.
That part.
Yeah, no.
Mm,
I know,
mm.
but I'm just saying. I mean, back in the day, couldn't you listen? Me, ooh. No, no, no. But I'm much calmer now. I've learned a lot over the years. But however, I just can't get that
Mm-mm.
in. I can't accept that kind of behavior. Yeah, you can even name calling. I can get that because even name calling can be really, really toxic as well. But the bare fact when you decide to put your hand on a woman
Shaman,
or the bare fact you decide to put your hand on a man,
read
now you've
Rhonda's comment.
lost. You've
Yeah,
lost
Oh,
I
all
like that comment.
Read
responsibility.
where is
Rhonda's
it?
comment. 647.
Is this what one is this one? Yes, I don't like how they write. Is it that one? I don't like how they
Yes.
write Anthony's
Mm-hmm.
right. It says yes. I don't like how they write Anthony's character. It's too weak. But you notice Angelina don't come for Iman crazy. Exactly.
She tried to,
Exactly.
but him stop her.
Yeah.
Anthony
Exactly.
needs to put a stoppage to that
No,
slackness.
and that's why I'm saying don't. If she phones him for the baby, say
Do not show up.
no on
And
this
come on, and
occasion.
wait a minute.
On this occasion, do not say no. I'm not doing it. Stand up. Listen,
And
Anthony. Me, listen.
I do
Yeah.
believe the arguments initiated by Anthony go back and watch. No way. I'll
Who
post it
said
on my
that?
community post page.
What's
I
who
mean,
says this?
there's no way those arguments. Anthony did not start when Angelina poked him in the forehead.
Oh no, no,
That
no.
No,
that
Who
was
said
not
that?
that he did not initiate that.
no,
No,
He
no,
did
no.
not
he
He did.
Angelina
initiate nothing.
started it because Angelina said he
Angelina.
was supposed to be
Come on,
coming to
man.
spend time
And
with the family.
Come on,
Yes.
That's what
Mm-hmm.
man.
Angelina
that's a
was talking about. You were talking about you're supposed to be over here spending time with your family.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Come
That's
she
on,
was
man.
saying
really
when she poked him
yeah,
in the head. But you
yeah,
know something? I think this has to, I think Anthony behavior has to do with his upbringing.
yeah.
I
Do
think
Mm-hmm.
his
but
Yep.
mother was
His
cuddling
mother was
him
not there.
too
Too much.
much. I
she's
think that
talking
is what
about
you get when
Amber.
you have a mother who cuddles you.
Mm-hmm.
And
His
Mm,
mother passed away though. What
yeah,
age
his
was he
mother
when his
passed
mother
away,
passed
young.
but
away?
before she passed away, remember he said his mother was a nurse and
Mm,
she
Oh,
used to do 2 jobs or whatever. But she would remember when he was telling Angelina that his mom, when
yeah.
there was anything at school and if she got a complaint, she would just say, not my boy. That would not be my
Yeah, I
boy.
remember
And
that. I heard
eight,
that.
Yeah, I
five times,
remember.
6 times out of 10, he did what they said. And Angelina said to him, "You mean 9 times out of 10?" And he smiled.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm,
think his mother did not, he did not let him take any accountability.
Far
yeah,
as that.
There was
I
no
agree with
accountability
you.
on his part because every time he did something, the mother would say it was not him. He could not
Yeah,
have done that.
Well, I
And
would say
I
that about
don't.
my son because if somebody told me my son went to school and hit a girl, I'm gonna
Mhm.
say no, that didn't happen, not my son. Because some people just they raise their sons not to hit girls, and no
I
matter what
didn't.
that girl does, you're not
I didn't.
gonna you don't put your hands on her. So,
Yeah,
I
somebody
mean,
said.
that doesn't
Mm,
make him weak though, or make
no,
him
it
be.
No,
doesn't.
I
no,
don't
no.
coddle my son at all,
It's
Yeah,
but
not
I
you're right.
that.
certain things no.
It's not that. But let me tell you something. I have a son, and when he was going to school, and if the teacher called me and said your son did that, I'm not going to say not my son. I'm going to
Mm,
say I need to investigate what
yeah.
you are
Yeah.
talking about because
Mm,
there is something called peer pressure.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
true.
And they
Yeah.
will be their friends because I
Yeah.
know my son and I know
Oh,
how I raise my son. And I
yeah.
raise my son in a certain way. But then when he's not in my sight, I'm not going to say
Mm,
he's not going to do something because he has his friend that is boosting him up to do it, do it, do it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
No.
Yeah.
son called me one time, and I would swear that my son would never ever leave school and go to McDonald's. And when
Mm,
his teacher, his guidance counselor, called me and tell me, "Your Omari left." Well, that's the name of my son. He left today and he went to McDonald's. And I'm like,
mm,
"Really?" And he said, yes, he went with some friends. I mean,
mm,
McDonald's is not exactly across the
mm,
road, but it's near
mm.
where his high school
Yeah,
was.
that's different.
And
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no, no, no. Omar, he would not do that. He would never do
Mm,
that because I taught him better than that. And guess
mm,
me what? When I look at it, this statement, the bank statement, I look for that day. His card was used at McDonald's.
mm,
His card was used at McDonald's, and he did not only pay for his meal; it
mm,
paid for his friend's meal as well.
mm.
It
Yeah,
paid for his
I
friend's
can
meal.
understand. I
So
guess we
I
can
can get that.
that's what I'm saying. So there are times I'm not going to jump and say, no, 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 my son will not do that. I'm going to investigate. I'm going to
Yeah, yeah,
talk
of
Mm,
to
course,
him and I'm going
investigation,
to
yeah.
but
talk to
I
his
mean, in my
friends.
opinion, it's just that's a. I mean,
Yeah,
peer
that's what I'm
pressure
saying.
and actually abuse. That's two different extremes. To me, that's
Yeah.
apples and oranges.
Exactly.
That's just my
No,
opinion.
I'm saying, but I'm not going to say because I know my son. And my son, if
Mm,
somebody put hands on him, he's going to put back hands on them. It doesn't matter who it
mm,
is because that is the way
mm,
he is. And it's not the
yeah.
way I taught him. I taught him
Mm-hmm.
never to hit a girl. But trust me, if a girl put
Mm-hmm.
hands on him,
Yep.
he's not
No.
backing down. He's not going to walk
Yeah. Yeah.
because my son has a temper. And when his
Mm,
temper flares up, it does not matter what is in the way. He'll go back and he'll apologize and say he's
mm,
sorry and whatever,
mm,
whatever. But he's not going to let anybody put hands on him and he don't retaliate. That's my son. And I'm
yeah.
going to tell you
I
right
hear
now,
you.
he's not going to do it
Mm-hmm.
first. He's not going to
No.
do it first. But if somebody does it, and maybe
Yeah.
he has a little of me in
I
him,
was about to say
because
that.
Mm,
I'm telling you, baby, when I see Denisha, what's her name? Denisha taking off all those jewelry and taking off
Yes,
her shoes
yeah.
yesterday.
that's you.
If I was doing all of that, I'd be
Mm,
swinging. I
yeah. That was
wouldn't
a
be
waste of
taking off
space,
my
really.
jewelry and my shoes and then let
Yeah. Yeah.
some
Yeah.
homegirl run past me. Heck no.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah. I
be
want to just
swinging and then I'll suffer the consequence after. That's me.
after true.
That's how
Yeah.
I was built.
Yeah. Nancy just
I'm
said,
going to swing first and ask question later.
well, I won't swing first. I'll swing second. That's
No,
me. That's how I
no,
was.
no, no, no.
Nancy's just said,
I'm telling you,
Nancy,
that's me way back when.
yeah.
I'm swinging first.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
touching the button first. They used to
okay.
say when we used to go to school, touch a button. And when a
Okay.
fight and somebody on your blouse and they say, touch a button now. I'm touching
Mm.
the button because I'm not
Okay.
going to be afraid of you. Of course, I'm touching the button.
Yeah.
That was me. I
Okay.
was
Cool.
terrible
Yeah.
when I was young. And
All right.
I'm not going to be ashamed to say it.
But
I have grown, I have
no, but that's who
evolved.
you were.
I'm not like that
We all have.
anymore.
Yeah.
You're
Same
sure
here.
about
But
that,
Back
yeah.
in
Sharon?
Yeah.
back in the days,
No.
I would be swinging first. I'm not going to
Yeah.
go
Okay.
through
I'll
all of that,
swing
take off
second.
earring and take off all of that, fix my hair, my tie
Mm.
and everything, and then
and
I
don't
make
do
homegirl
nothing.
run past me. Heck no.
Nah,
She
okay.
would have got
I just want
chipped
to read
running
this
in the house.
quickly from Nancy. Nancy said, and then I see that Sharon's got something up as well. Nancy said Rosie and Erica slapped DC over and over and over again. Yeah, I've seen that.
Hmm.
I just, again, maybe I'm getting a bit personal, but I just think that needs to stop.
Ah,
Again, DC probably is that sort of man that wouldn't want to hit a woman, but they don't have no problems with that, so they need to stop it. Yeah, Sharon, I see you've got a comment up by Anne Jones.
yeah, Anna says, due to this, we talk to our boys about how they speak to women and their wives. Again, I know the storyline is fake. We tell
Mm-hmm.
our daughters to watch their words with their husbands.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an interesting
Hmm.
topic though. Sorry guys, it's done this way, but I just wanted to share this with you all, and yeah, everyone is responding.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
that.
the
Yeah,
yeah.
because it is not good.
Mm-mm,
It's not
no.
good at all because right now I know somebody pushed to the limit. I
Mm.
know they're in prison for life, so I know what it is like
Yeah, but this is it.
to,
This is it.
for
It's
things to
all these
happen to
reality
male
shows too.
and
So many reality
female.
shows.
Police
Mm.
here in Canada
Mm-hmm.
and all over the world, as long as the female cry,
Mm-hmm.
there's a guy does that
Yep.
to them.
Yeah.
The guy is gonna be gone. And the
Yeah.
woman know they lie,
Oh
but
yeah.
they're protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not fair. So they should really, really not show stuff like that. Because Shayla came in and she just struck him with her chest and
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
used her and
Oh,
saying.
went
that's
back
not the
and killed him.
first time. Sheila been doing it
Jamaicans
to Anthony from day one.
I
Sheila been doing
know.
Jamaicans
that
would
to
say
Anthony
they
from
should
day
come
one.
like Bull Buck and Dopey Conqueror. That's
Of
how she
course,
Mhm.
came.
because that's Sheila.
When dopping
And
up
I'm
But
sorry,
right,
as
and
Anthony's
I
woman, a lot of
wouldn't.
people were like, Denisha shouldn't have been at the door and Denisha shouldn't have got into it. If that was my real man in real relationship and his baby mama came up like that, she would have been laying on the floor, on the
uh,
ground. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have let her do
Okay,
Okay,
she
Auntie
could she couldn't
okay.
Riri.
have did that in front
That's
of
what
me.
I'm
Auntie
saying.
Riri,
Okay.
that's what
She
I'm
couldn't have did that in
saying.
Trust
front of
me.
me. That's
Trust
my
me.
man.
Yeah.
No.
Auntie
I'm
Riri,
finna lay
that's
you
what
out.
I'm talking about.
I'm
That's
finna
what
lay
I'm
you out
Okay.
and pull the
talking.
ring
Listen,
camera for the
I
Sharon, I'm
police.
am.
out of here. I'll talk to you guys. Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Have
All
a
right,
good
I'm
one.
about to leave too,
Terry.
so I'm
I'm
going to
about
put
to
the
go
name
get
of the
Yeah.
something to
song.
eat.
So
Yeah.
Oh
Sharon,
yeah,
I'm
can you
going to
do
put
that?
the name. I'm going to put the name of the song and the
Yes,
name
please.
of the artist in the chat. And I need everybody who is going to be on the O'Neill show tonight to go
Yes.
listen to it. Just
Okay.
listen to it because it's going to be fun. It's going to be
Okay.
fun. Listen
Okay.
to it. So here you go. This is the
Okay.
name of the song.
Okay.
And this is the name of the artist. It's in the chat. I just put it in
Oh.
there.
Oh.
You
I
put it
need
in
you
the
Oh.
to
chat?
just
Okay.
I need you
I
to go
just
and
going to I
listen to
was gonna
that
put it
song.
in.
If you can
Okay.
Google
And I.
it, yeah, just go and listen to that song, the name of the song, the name of the artist. And later we are
Hmm.
going to have fun with it.
Yes, we're gonna
Okay.
have lots of
Yes, I
fun with
know
it.
this one. I know this one. But
You
yeah.
know this
Okay.
one? Well,
So
okay, we
I
are going to
do
have
know this.
fun with it.
I know this song. But thank you so much. I
Okay,
want to
we're
say
yeah.
going to
Bye,
have
thanks.
fun
Bye,
with
Auntie
it
ladies.
later.
Riri.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
Bye
guys
Love
See
Thank you,
you
later.
y'all.
everybody.
later
Bye.
on the O'Neill
Thanks, chat.
show.
All right. See you
Thank
all
you.
later.
Moderator
Bye.
night tonight, guys. We're gonna
Moderator
have
Okay.
night,
fun with
we're going to
Onion
have some
TV.
fun. We're going to
Okay.
have
Yes.
Take
some fun.
care. All
Sharon,
right.
I'll
See you
talk to
later.
you later, sweetie.
I
Okay.
love you too,
Bye,
Sharon.
everyone.
Love you, Auntie
Bye.
Riri, for being here with
Thank
us.
you.
Annette,
Thank you. All right. Take
Auntie
care.
Riri,
See you
we love you.
later. Yeah. If I don't get the link, can you send it to me,
You're
Sharon?
gonna get the
On
link. Didn't you
I
get
will.
something from you? All right. I'll
Yeah, I
call you in a
did,
bit.
but I'll talk to you. Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Cheers.
Bye
Take care.
bye. All
Bye.
right. Bye, everyone. Please hit the like button out. Remember to hit the like button on the way out. And we will see you over at Anil TV at 8 o'clock. Bye for now, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. Great life, as usual.